तो वो डेटा कलेक्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? हमारे तो सवाल पहले यही उठते थे, ये क्या करेंगे इस डेटा का? तो हम ये बोलते थे कि बिग डेटा बनाएंगे, डेटा का इस्तेमाल करके एडवर्टीजमेंट करेंगे, चीज़ें बेचेंगे। दोस्तों क्या हो अगर मैं ये कहूँ कि ये कभी एडवर्टीजमेंट के लिए डेटा कलेक्ट हो ही नहीं रहा था? क्या हो अगर ये डेटा कोई ऐसे एआई को बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल हो रहा हो जो किसी भी मानवता से ज़्यादा स्मार्ट हो, किसी भी इंसान से ज़्यादा स्मार्ट हो? पॉसिबिलिटीज़ हैं, क्योंकि आज का पूरा एरा जो चल रहा है वो एआई का चल रहा है, और उससे थोड़ा ही सालों पहले बल्क में डेटा कलेक्ट करना आपको सस्पिशियस नहीं लगता? क्या चाइना कोई ऐसा एआई तो नहीं बना रहा जिस पर दुनिया का सारा डेटा हो? स्केरी पार्ट यह है कि ये कंपनियों ने अब डेटा कलेक्ट करना काफी हद तक बंद कर दिया है, क्योंकि सुनने में ये आ रहा है कंपनी के पास अब इनफ डेटा आ चुका है। दोस्तों आपका स्वागत है एक नई वीडियो में। इस वीडियो में मैं डार्क साइड बताने वाला हूं आपको जनरेटेड एआई की। आपने देखा होगा ना टेक्नोलॉजी दुनिया में चैट जीपीटी आ चुका है, जीपीटी 3 आ चुका है ना, वो पायलट आ चुका है, बहुत सारी चीजें आ चुकी हैं। सो एआई के इस्तेमाल करके लोग अलग अलग आवाजें बना रहे हैं, वॉइस क्लोन कर रहे हैं। एआई का इस्तेमाल करके लोग ऐसी पिक्चर्स जनरेट कर रहे हैं जो आज से पहले कभी बनी नहीं थी। एआई लोगों को एग्जाम में मदद कर रही है, यानी कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस अब एक मेन फ्रेम चीज हो चुकी है जिसमें पॉसिबिलिटीज एंडलेस है, लेकिन इसकी कुछ डार्क साइड है जो मैं बताने वाला हूं आपको। आपने देखा होगा चैट जीपीटी से आप कुछ भी पूछो वो जवाब देती है, एआई है, काम कर रहा है, लेकिन क्या आपको पता है कि हमेशा करेक्ट नहीं होती और बहुत सारी चीजों में इसका दिमाग खराब भी हो जाता है और ये कभी सही हो नहीं सकती। ऐसी चीजें जहां पर लॉजिक काम नहीं करता, जैसे कि लिटरेचर, लैंग्वेज, आर्टिस्टिक क्रिएशन, यहाँ पर लॉजिक काम नहीं करते, लॉजिक से बहुत दूर है। इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को भी अगर आप देखो तो कई सारी चीजों का कोई लॉजिक नहीं बनता। जब आप इंग्लिश सीखते हैं तो काफी ऐसी चीजें होती हैं जो आप समझ सकते हैं कि मेन वर्ब यहाँ लगेगा, प्रोनाउंस क्या होते हैं, नाउन्स क्या होते हैं, एडजेक्टिव्स क्या होते हैं, ये कुछ नियम है, कुछ लॉजिक्स है। इसको कोई भी कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छे से समझ सकता है, लेकिन ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें जिसका कोई लॉजिक नहीं बनता। TO2 क्यों होता है, टॉ क्यों नहीं होता? अगर TO2 होता है तो SO सू क्यों नहीं होता, सो क्यों होता है? ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसका कोई लॉजिक नहीं बनता। और यही पर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस फेल हो सकती है, क्योंकि वो लॉजिक्स पर काम करती है, कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम, एल्गोरिथम, इन चीजों पर काम करती है। तो कई बार ये आपको ऐसी चीज दिखा देती है, लैंग्वेज में भी सुना देती है, कोई ऐसा अब्यूजिव वर्ड बोल देती है जो समाज में नहीं बोले जाना चाहिए, और ये सिर्फ डेटा पर काम करती है। अगर इसको डेटा गलत मिला हुआ है, ये हमें से सिखाया ना, अगर गाली दे रही है तो हमेशा करेक्ट नहीं होती है, तो ये इसकी बहुत बड़ी डिसएडवांटेज है। सब लोगों को लगता है एआई ने कुछ बोला तो सही होगा। एआई अभी भी एक छोटे बच्चे के हिसाब से उसका दिमाग कुछ इसी तरीके से चल रहा है जिसकी फुल पोटेंशियल है। तो फुली आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पर रिलाई करना मतलब अपने ही पैर पर कुल्हाड़ी मारना। अगली चीज जो ये एआई कर रही है, जो कि इंसानों के लिए बहुत डेंजरस है, इंसानों को आलसी बना रही है। आपने देखा होगा कि अभी चैट जीपीटी का इस्तेमाल करके लोग बहुत सारी चीजें कर रहे हैं। खुद यूट्यूबर्स भी टैग लिखने के लिए, डिस्क्रिप्शन लिखने के लिए, टाइटल लिखने के लिए एआई का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, बार्ड का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, चैट जीपीटी का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, अपने एसेज लिखने में, ऑफिस की प्रेजेंटेशन बनाने में, कॉलेज के प्रोजेक्ट्स लिखने में धड़ल्ले से इस्तेमाल हो रहा है एआई का। लेकिन ये बहुत बुरी चीज है, क्योंकि लोगों को किसी चीज की अगर आदत लग जाती है तो फिर वो चीज उसी से करवाते, खुद से करते। जैसे इंसानी दिमाग ये है कि पहले वो चेक करेगा कि ये एआई जो है क्या ये सही से लिख भी सकती है या नहीं, तो पहले दूसरी चीज में रिजल्ट में उसको दिखेगा कि हाँ भाई ये तो लिख पा रही है, तो कंप्लीटली उस पर रिलाई होना शुरू हो जाएगा, वो चीज मैनुअली करना छोड़ देगा। आपको पता है हम कोई भी चीज बार बार करते हैं तो हम जितनी बार भी उसको करते हैं तो हर बार हम उसमें बहुत परफेक्ट होते चले जाते हैं, कुछ परसेंट की बढ़ोतरी होती है। इसी से किसी भी इंसान का किसी भी चीज का एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ता है। लेकिन अगर आप कोई चीज कर पा रहे हैं और उसे आप नहीं कर रहे हैं बहुत दिनों से, बहुत वक्त सालों से, तो आपकी जो वो चीज परफॉर्म करने की एबिलिटी है वो होगी, लेकिन एक एक्सपीरियंस नहीं होगा आपके पास, आपके अंदर लेजीनेस हो जाएगी और आप एआई पर रिलाई करोगे। एआई को एक बार अगर कोई चीज कर दिया है तो जरूरी नहीं है कि हर बार वो इसको सही ही करेगा। तब तक पता नहीं चलेगा जब तक आप मैनुअली इंस्पेक्ट नहीं करोगे, जब तक आप किस मुकाम तक पहुंच जाओगे कि कंपनी नहीं डूब जाएगी, जब तक आप फेल नहीं हो जाएगा, तब तक आपको तो ये लगेगा एआई कर रहा है तो सही कर रहा है। और आप जो जैसे कोई राइटिंग ऐसे राइटिंग है, स्टूडेंट को आना चाहिए, वो एआई पे डिपेंडेंट है, तो जब वक्त आएगा मैनुअली लिखने का तो लिख नहीं पाएगा, वो उसमें वो अच्छी सी ब्यूटी नहीं आएगी उसकी राइटिंग में, क्योंकि वो एआई के भरोसे था। तो डिपेंडेंट होना किसी भी टेक्नोलॉजी पे बहुत खराब चीज है, ये आप खुद ही के पैर पर कुल्हाड़ी मार रहे हो। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कॉपीराइट नाइटमेयर है। आपको पता है कि एआई जनरेटेड कोई भी चीज है उसे कॉपीराइट प्रोटेक्टेड नहीं बना सकता, वो किसी की ओनरशिप है नहीं उस पे। अगर कोई इंसान, अगर मैंने कोई गाना बनाया, मैंने कोई फोटो खींची, तो मेरी क्रिएशन है, उसमें बनाया, मैंने पेंटिंग बनाई, तो उसका कॉपीराइट मेरे पास है क्योंकि मैंने उसे बनाया। क्या होगा कोई मशीन से चीज बनाए, कोई आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तो है लेकिन आर्टिफिशियल है, क्या उसकी बनाई हुई चीज पर किसी की ओनरशिप होगी? नहीं। वॉशिंगटन डीसी में और अमेरिका के बहुत सारे जगहों पे केस हुए कि एआई जनरेटेड जो कंटेंट है उसकी ओनरशिप किसके पास होगी, तो जज ने ये कहा कि उसकी ओनरशिप किसी के पास नहीं, क्योंकि वो कॉपीराइट जो लॉ है वो इंसान के लिए है, वो एआई और रोबोट्स मशीन के लिए थोड़ी है। इसका मतलब है कि एआई जनरेटेड कोई भी चीज उसे कोई भी इस्तेमाल कर सकता है, ये बहुत सारी चीज है। तो ये भी एक बहुत डार्क साइड है कि अगर कोई एआई से कोई चीज जनरेट हो रही है, आप उसे इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो, उसे और कोई भी इस्तेमाल कर सकता है, एक्सक्लूसिविटी नहीं है उसमें, यानी कि कोई जनरल चीज है, जनरल चीज है। तो अगर आप उसको अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन में, अपने जॉब के रिज्यूमे में या कहीं भी इस्तेमाल करें तो ऐसा हो सकता है कि उस चीज को और कोई भी इस्तेमाल कर रहा हो, और लॉ, कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ पे आप उसे केस नहीं कर सकते, उसे पोज नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि वो तो मशीन जनरेटेड है, वो तो आपकी चीज है ही नहीं। मानवता के लिए अच्छी चीज है एआई, लेकिन ये किसी की जागीर नहीं बनती, ठीक है, ये भी एक खतरनाक चीज है। अब बहुत सारे ये सवाल उठ रहे हैं कि जो एआई है वो लोगों की जॉब को रिप्लेस कर देगी। इस चीज में मैंने ये भी कहा था कि वो कुछ जॉब को खत्म करेगी, लेकिन नई जॉब भी जनरेट करेगी। तो ये समाज के कुछ ऐसे वर्ग के लोग हैं जिनकी जॉब खत्म हो जाएगी, लेकिन कुछ समाज के कुछ वर्ग हैं जिनकी जॉब बढ़ जाएगी। लेट्स से कि ऐसी जॉब जहां पर ज्यादा क्वालिफिकेशन की जरूरत नहीं है, जहां स्किल्स चाहिए या मैनुअल लेबर है, अगर एआई और मशीन उस चीज को रिप्लेस करती है तो उन लोगों की जॉब चली गई। कि लोगों की जॉब बढ़ी, उन लोगों की जो एआई पर काम कर सकते हैं, जिन्हें वो मशीन बनानी आती है, जिन्हें आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में कोड करना आता है। यानी कि पढ़े हुए लोगों की जॉब, पढ़े लिखे लोगों की जॉब बढ़ेगी, और जो कम पढ़े लिखे लोगों की मैनुअल लेबर वाली जॉब है वो छिन जाएगी, जिससे समाज में एक ऐसा असंतुलन पैदा होगा जो बहुत खतरनाक है। जॉब रिप्लेस हो जाएंगी, जॉब के स्कोप बदल जाएंगे, जॉब के मायने बदल जाएंगे। अब ये तो मैनुअल लेबर की बात है, क्या आपको पता है कि ऐसी बात चल रही है कि गूगल 30,000 लोगों को जॉब से निकालने वाला है, उन लोगों को जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट और इन सब चीजों में काम करते हैं, मार्केटिंग में, क्योंकि ये चीज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बहुत अच्छे से कर सकती है। 5-5 लोगों का काम एक एआई कर ले रहा है, तो फिर कंपनियां इंसानों को जॉब पे क्यों रखेंगी, उनको पैसे क्यों देगी? गूगल तो वैसे भी प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजेशन नहीं चाहता है, कोई भी कंपनी चाहती है कि वो कम से कम लोगों को हायर करे, ज्यादा से ज्यादा मुनाफा कमाए। किसी भी कंपनी में जितने ज्यादा लोग काम करते हैं प्रॉफिट उतना ज्यादा ही डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है, क्योंकि उन लोगों की सैलरी कैसे दी जाती है, उन लोगों की सैलरी प्रॉफिट से दी जाती है। जितने कम लोग होंगे उतना कम प्रॉफिट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना पड़ेगा, ओनर के पास, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर के पास उतना ज्यादा प्रॉफिट आएगा। तो इसीलिए कंपनियां एआई का जब ज्यादा इस्तेमाल करेंगी, इंसानों का कम, उन्हें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि लोगों की जॉब जा रही है नहीं जा रही है। आपने देखा होगा ऐसे गूगल के, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट के बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनको आज वो जॉब पे गए, कल उनको रात में लेटर आ गया, किस्मत था। बहुत सारे लोग तो ट्विटर के ऑफिस में जा रहे थे, रास्ते में ही उनको कार में मैसेज आ गया, ऑफिस आने की जरूरत नहीं है, वापस जाओ, हमारी जॉब चली गई। इस तरह से चीज हो रही है। तो एआई की डार्क साइड ये भी है, मानो ना मानो जॉब में उथल पुथल होगी, बहुत सारे लोग काम छिनेगा दोस्तों, आज नहीं तो कल। भारत में भी ये वेव आने वाली है, तो तैयार रहना इस चीज। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस को जितना स्मार्ट समझते हैं ना, वो एक्चुअली इतना स्मार्ट है नहीं है, लेकिन जो हमारे सामने रखा गया ना एआई का रूप, वो इतना स्मार्ट और खतरनाक नहीं। चैट जीपीटी, जीपीटी 3, कोपायलट, बार्ड, ये सब डेटा के ऊपर काम करते हैं, इनको इंटरनेट का डेटा दिया गया है, ये वही समझते हैं जो इंटरनेट पर लिखा है। अब कई बार देखा होगा कि जब चैट जीपीटी से या बार्ड से आप सवाल करते हो तो आंसर कुछ वैसे मिलते हैं जो ऑलरेडी गूगल पर या इंटरनेट पर अवेलेबल है। इसका मतलब इंटरनेट का ज्ञान उठा के इनको दिया गया है, कोई एआई ना ट्रेन करना पड़ता है। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ऐसी चीज नहीं है कि उसको बना दिया और वो जैसे ही बनी तो दुनिया की सारी जानकारी उसके पास है, जैसे कोई एक रोबोट बनाया गया और जैसे उसका प्लग लगाया गया वो खड़ा हो गया और दुनिया का सबसे विद्वान रोबोट बन गया। नहीं, वो जब बनता है तो एक बच्चे जैसा होता है। बच्चा पैदा होता है तो उसको कुछ पता नहीं दुनिया, धीरे धीरे उसे सिखाते हैं। वो 5 साल का होता है, 10 साल का होता है, वो 20 साल का होता है, कॉलेज जाता है, उसमें उसमें दिमाग आता है, सोचने की शक्ति आती है, वो दुनिया को जान पाता है। ये प्रोसेस इंसानों में धीरे धीरे होता है, उसमें 20, 25, 30 साल लग जाते हैं अकल आने में, या 15, 20 साल भी अगर यंगस्टर के हिसाब से देखें तो। मशीनों में ये चीज़ को बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सेलरेट किया जा सकता है, यानी कि जो इंटेलिजेंस एक इंसान 25 साल में लेता है, उसको 25 मिनट में या 25 सेकंड में आप एक मशीन को दे सकते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पर सब कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉनिक है। डेटा फीड करना है, डालना है, कॉपी करना है, पेस्ट करना है, डेटा आ गया, एआई स्मार्ट हो गया, 25 सेकंड में, 20 सेकंड में वो स्मार्ट हो गया, जो इंसान 25 सालों में होता। लेकिन वो खुद से नहीं सीख सकता, उसको डेटा देने की जरूरत पड़ती है। अब जिस तरह से डेटा दिया जा रहा है, जो डेटा दिया जा रहा है, वही इंटेलिजेंस उसमें आती है। जो एआई हम फिक्शन में देखते हैं, जो सब कुछ जानता है, वो एआई आज से भी काफी दूर है। तो बिल्कुल डरने वाली बात नहीं कि आपको मार देगा, हालांकि ये चीज आ सकती है बहुत जल्दी। स्कैरी पार्ट क्या पता है कि जितनी भी बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां जो हमारा डेटा कलेक्ट करती थी, बहुत सारे एक्सपर्ट का ये मानना है कि वो दरअसल एक एआई बनाने के लिए ही करती थी। हमने देखा होगा बहुत सारे चाइनीज स्मार्टफोन जो डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं, बहुत सारे ऐसे सर्च इंजन जो डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं, जिसका नाम नहीं ले रहा। तो वो डेटा कलेक्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? हमारे सवाल पहले यही होते थे, क्या करेंगे डेटा का? तो हम ये बोलते थे बिग डेटा बनाएंगे, डेटा का इस्तेमाल करके एडवर्टाइजमेंट करेंगे, चीजें बेचेंगे। दोस्तों क्या हो अगर मैं ये कहूं कि ये कभी एडवर्टाइजमेंट के लिए डेटा कलेक्ट हो ही नहीं रहा था? क्या हो अगर ये डेटा कोई ऐसे एआई को बनाने के लिए इस्तेमाल हो रहा हो जो किसी भी मानवता से ज्यादा स्मार्ट हो, किसी भी इंसान से ज्यादा स्मार्ट हो? पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं, क्योंकि आज का पूरा एरा जो चल रहा है वो एआई का चल रहा है। और उससे थोड़ा ही सालों पहले बल्क में डेटा कलेक्ट करना आपको सस्पिशियस नहीं लगता? क्या चाइना कोई ऐसा एआई तो नहीं बना रहा जिसके पास दुनिया का सारा डेटा हो? स्कैरी पार्ट है कि कंपनियों ने अब डेटा कलेक्ट करना काफी हद तक बंद कर दिया है, क्योंकि सुनने में ये आ रहा है कंपनी के पास अब इनफ डेटा आ चुका है, इतना डेटा आ चुका है कि एक ऐसी एआई को बना सकते हैं जो किसी भी इंसान से, किसी भी मानवता से ज्यादा स्मार्ट हो। ये बहुत ही स्कैरी पार्ट है दोस्तों। जरा विचार करना इस पे कि डेटा जा कहाँ रहा था, क्या बन रहा है। किसी भी साल में, किसी भी महीने में आपको अनाउंसमेंट देखने को मिल सकती है कि ऐसा एआई बना दिया गया है जो इंसानों से ज्यादा स्मार्ट है। वो दिन दूर नहीं है, और ये बहुत ही खतरनाक बात है। इसके बारे में आपको क्या लगता है? कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर बताना। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी, लाइक करें, दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें। साइबर सिक्योरिटी और एथिकल हैकिंग इंटरेस्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन चेक करें। 299 रुपीस
Second part totally worth it. Twinkle, well done, well done. काम करवा लिया, got what you want, and then is the hello, hi everyone, hi. It is Big Nerd Politics. It is Wednesday. It is 9, almost 9, 2 minutes before it turns 9. It is the 24th of January, 2024, and I have a very special stream for you today, with my intention of bringing more guests on my channel and on the streams to talk to us, because मेरे से तुम कितना ही सुनोगे, हमेशा मैं ही बोलता हूँ, so like I'm getting guests, and I have a very fun guest today for you. So the agenda today, friends, is that we are going to focus on one story, and as you know, this is the time to start our election coverage also. So I'm slowly trying to build up and take you towards that, like wonderful place where you understand what the fuck BJP is up to, what the fuck Congress is doing, all the things. So yeah, this is one step towards it, and there was this amazing story that came out, which was done by Shrishti Jaswal. She's going to be joining us on stream today, and that story was about how BJP is collecting data using this app called Saral, and how crazy it is basically. Like I'll let her tell you that. It's like a very interesting story. She got a very big break, honestly speaking. So she's there. After that, we are going to do some reactions. Idhar udhar ke. I know there are like some horrible things happening in Bombay. Mira Road, we didn't get to speak about it last time, and since then there have been more videos that are coming in. So yeah, that is there. Also, just wanted to thank you for the amazing response for the last stream. Largest number of live audience ever, and also like after the stream was done, crazy amounts of people are watching it, and a lot of people are saying thank you for existing. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now you know how important this is, what I do. But yeah. So Sagar is here, and he's saying, am I the only one seeing the heart on the thumbnail? Again, I just spent some time looking at the thumbnail and I can't see the heart. What are you seeing, Sagar? What is it that you're seeing? I'm waiting for this super duper amazing discussion. Hello, welcome, Gaurav. What are they saying? People politicizing MS Dhoni, Kohli didn't go to temple, making this an issue. What do you think about that? I feel like they just didn't go. And there's no point talking about it. होगा कुछ और काम होगा यार. सब लोग थोड़ी वेले बैठे हैं अनिल अंबानी के types, no? Like जाएंगे कुछ लोग जाएंगे. Someone will not go. It's fine. Why do you need to talk about it? It's fine, guys. What is Saral? That is what we are here to talk about, Sayan. We are going to talk about that. Harnaz is saying, is watching Megnard's live stream on time important or doing my physics homework? I don't know what to prioritize. Honestly, my stream. Just saying it right there, okay? More useful than physics? Why do you want to know about physics, right? क्या ही होगा? Life में क्या मिलेगा physics सीख के, right? कुछ नहीं होने वाला. So watch this, it's fine. It'll make you a better citizen. Sagar, thank you so much for the super chat. Would Yogi Adityanath would be more aggressive than Modi? Also, with no real opposition, at least 2024 is done. Don't you think? Sagar, I have some things to show you about that, but after we are done with Shrishti's bit, we will talk about the 2024 scenes, because Mamata Banerjee has exited the India Alliance practically for all purposes, and for some reason, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is being annoying. I don't get it. What is the game plan? But yeah, we'll talk about it. Anyway, enough banter because my guest is patiently waiting, so I want you to say hi to Shrishti. Hello, Shrishti. Hello. How are you doing?
Hey, can you hear me all?
Yes.
I can't see myself on screen.
It's a bit of, so there will be a little bit of latency. So like you'll see yourself in a bit. I think like a few seconds later.
So it's going to be like Jadoo.
Yeah. So you'll have to get used to hearing me first and then seeing yourself, seeing that happening like a few seconds later on the screen. So that's the scene. That's how we do things here.
Amazing. Sometimes I love to technology.
Yeah. So Shrishti, how are you doing?
I'm good. So I've done already 2 interviews today for the story, and I think a lot of people are curious about it, reading more about it, and then a lot of people are also kind of surprised that what's happening. What the crazy shit is this? So
yeah.
People's curiosity right now.
Yeah, and so the reason why I got you is because of the Mann Ki Baat angle, right? And we can talk about it. But essentially, let me show people the story also on the side. So guys, this story was done in Rest of World. Again, guys, if you don't know what Rest of World is, I genuinely think you should keep it in one of your quote-unquote news sources now, because they've been doing some amazing stories lately. It's one of these stories that Shrishti was responsible for. So the headline reads: the data collection app at the heart of BJP's Indian election campaign. Rest of the World's reporting shows the extent to which Narendra Modi's ruling party is using its Saral app to strategize ahead of general elections. And the author of this.
Hello, are you there? Aakash?
Hey, hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, good to know that. Where are you
Like,
from?
huh?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Turkey. You?
You're from where? I'm sorry?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm
Yep.
from. Yeah, I'm from India actually.
Right, yeah, I was guessed by the name of the server. Lobby. I don't know.
Okay, 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 okay. Got it.
Story is right here. So we're going to hear from her what this story is. So I've read it a bunch of times already, and I'm going to ask a bunch of questions to her. But if you feel like you have some questions as well, please go on. And Sanjay is asking, is Shrishti a journalist? So Shrishti, why don't you introduce yourself also?
I'm an award-winning
Hey,
journalist.
Aakash.
Hey, how are you, Olivia?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for sharing the link, though. I thought like maybe you guys are like I just
Sure.
I don't know. Like I thought maybe you share the link, so I just asked for it. Let me.
Man, I can't hear you well. I
My
think you
voice
should speak a little louder.
is my voice not clear? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it was not clear before, but I can hear you now.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it. So, what are you guys talking? What's the topic going on?
He's from India, and we were talking about the Indian films, more like Tamil,
Indian.
Telugu.
Oh, okay, Indian movies. So yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
you're also from India, right? If I'm not wrong.
I am from India actually. Yeah. So, what about you? Where are you from?
I think we both met before, but to be
Yeah,
honest,
all
I
met
I
before.
forget you. Yeah,
Same,
yeah,
same,
I
same.
forget you. Whatever you said. Sorry,
Same
let
for
me
me.
introduce.
Same for me. I forgot the details actually. That's why I
Yeah,
was asking. Yeah,
I'm
are
from
you
Sri
from
Lanka.
Nepal or something? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Sri Lanka, by the way.
Oh, you're from Sri Lanka. Okay, okay, nice, nice. So, why he is silent? Even the person is silent because of me or
No, no,
something?
no. I was just
Yeah.
listening to a conversation. Nothing like that, bro.
Okay,
Welcome,
okay.
welcome to this group, Akash.
Thank you very much, brother.
Let's go, let's go.
So, what are you gonna talk now?
Nothing, but we were just having random conversation regarding films, series. Just wanted to kill our time, to be precise.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mhm. What's up, bro?
What
What's up
about
to you?
you? Do you have any interesting topic though?
I don't have any interesting topic.
Oh
I
my
thought
god,
you guys maybe have. That's why I
I'm,
didn't.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm bad
seriously.
at discussing. I'm bad at discussing any topic, bro. Just
I
leave me from that.
my topics are very like what can I say? Very I don't know.
Complicated,
Not complicated, boring. You will say. Yeah,
boring.
yeah. So it's better to not
Go
discuss
ahead.
on it.
We can try. Nothing is better than something, so you can go ahead.
Leave it. Those topics are
Let's
actually
go
useless.
with your topic,
No,
man.
no, no.
Let's try
Let's talk
something.
on movies only.
Okay, so
You guys watch anime or something? If you guys,
I started to watch anime because one of my friends here he suggested me to watch anime. I'm kind of liking it. It's going
which
well.
anime you are starting actually?
It's a Demon Slayer actually.
Demon Slayer. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's a good anime though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched it already. You can also try
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen. There, after Demon Slayer, you can try Jujutsu Kaisen. It's also a very interesting anime.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
So
want to
have you?
watch, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
That's fine. Have you watched One Piece?
One Piece is a long anime, 1,000 episodes, man. Like I cannot
But
watch it.
if you're an anime lover, you should
I
watch
am not an anime
One
lover. Who
Piece.
said I'm an anime lover? No,
I
I'm not.
thought you were.
I used to watch anime, but nowadays I'm not watching at all, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not an anime lover or anything. Nowadays, most of the animes are very boring, actually. I don't like to watch anymore. I used to watch, but nowadays not. But there
But
are
the guy
good
I met,
animes.
he watched whole One Piece
Mm.
episodes, and as well he watched like nearly 200
It's too much, yeah,
kind
too much.
animes.
1,000 episodes is not a kid. Like, it's what I'm gonna do. Like, it's my,
Maybe
like, yeah.
some people have this interest. They
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah. They can do
they
it.
really have that passion for anime.
Yeah.
So
I
for
really don't
them,
have. Sorry to
yeah,
say. Yeah.
that's fine. It depends. It's up to people. So what else? Do you watch Indian films?
I watch Indian films actually.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, I'm not watching actually anything. I used to watch a lot of stuff like movies, animes, Korean dramas, and everything. But nowadays, I'm like leaving everything.
So,
Like, I don't know. Not like to watch anything. Not feeling good
mm-hmm.
about like yeah, nothing make me interest. Like nothing. gives me that
excites
happiness
you.
anymore. Actually, seriously.
So, are you a student or you working?
Yeah, I finished my graduation with a BCom degree. Now I am preparing for master's degree. That's what I'm doing. What about
So,
you? What you are doing?
I completed my BSc last year. Now I'm working as a designer.
Okay, okay, nice, 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 nice.
So, yeah, go ahead, guys, if you have any topic.
So
It's for.
you did BSc. It's Bachelor of Science, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, it's BSc in
So
IT, specialist in interactive media.
okay, okay, okay. What was your favorite subject?
To be honest, I can't think of nothing right now. I forget everything.
You forget everything. Seriously.
Yep, you don't have to remember everything when when you're in
No,
industry.
I'm not
So
talking about everything. Like anything like it's like interest you or something like any subject maybe. Leave your stuff like leave your course or anything. Just any subjects
I would
makes you
say
interesting. Yeah, go
uh,
ahead. I'm sorry.
there is the 3D modeling called, not a it's a module actually. 3D modeling where you have to, we have to design our whole campus 3D.
Okay,
Like you
wow.
have to module the 3D in using Blender and stuff. So that was actually exacting and it was so frustrating at the time. Yeah, I would say that.
Okay, it is interesting. Feels like
What
it's
about
interesting.
you?
I don't have any idea about it. But yeah, what about me? I am very interested in psychology actually. Psychology is my one of my favorite subjects.
So go ahead, give me some tips
What kind of tips you want?
how to identify the good people among the bad ones.
It's very hard actually. You cannot identify any good people because there you will see a
Okay,
lot
then
of
how
people.
to identify the psychopaths?
I'm sorry?
How to identify the psychopaths?
Psychopaths. Okay.
Mhm.
Finding a sociopath, it's easy because they are very expressing about their thoughts and everything. If they don't like you, they will say. If they don't, they try to rude with you, you will understand. So finding a sociopath, it's very easy, but finding a psychopath, it's very hard because they are very, very good to hide their feelings and everything. They are like a kind of they will be with you, and you will feel like they are my good friend. This person is my very good friend, and this person is great, and this and that. But other than that, like that person can harm you from inside, very like break you from inside actually. So these are the like very dangerous personality, I will say, psychopath.
Yeah.
They are actually
But
dangerous. Yeah.
so, okay, what are the things that you found interesting while you're studying this psychology module?
I particularly studied in human behavior because I like to
Mm-hmm.
like about human. There are a lot of different kind of subjects in psychology, but I like to read about human behavior because like this whole world is going on in that perspective only. Like different kind of people have different kind of perspective about different kind of things. Maybe in the same time, if this scene is going on, like if a person is killing, if a person is hurting or maybe
Mm-hmm.
beating a dog, maybe if you are seeing this you will see like this is so much bad, I cannot see it, this is so much like what, like I'm not getting the word, I'm sorry, it's so much like hurting, I cannot watch this thing. But there are
Mm-hmm.
person they will love that thing, they will enjoy that thing. Okay, yeah, yeah, beat more, I will love it. So different kind of people have different kind of thought process, but it's also not their fault because whenever the person come in this world they all are children, they all are innocent, but different kind of like stories happen, different kind of what can I say, experiences they face in their life, so they became like this. And most of the time happen like if the person is not getting the care or love from their parents, so they became like this psychopath because they are like they don't
Yeah.
care about anymore, like
Mm-hmm.
they if they someone is loving them or not, they just care about. because they didn't get the love from their parents.
True. So the
So
psychopaths are not born as a psychopath. They actually,
they
due to
became
the
psychopath. Yeah, it's psychopath. Any kind of psychological behavior, any kind of psychological problems are not from the birth. It's not possible,
yeah.
because from the birth everyone is just like a normal person or nothing else. But they became like this because there are a lot of things happened to them in their life experiences. They have a lot of different kind of experiences, and you cannot never think of it, those experiences. So
Yeah.
that's why they became like this actually.
True. True. Hey, so what do you know about depression? Is that thing in your psychology module? Do you know
Yeah,
anything about it?
depression is a very common thing nowadays actually. I will say, because
It's
there are a
kind
lot
of
of people.
became like a trending,
Yeah, because there
depression.
are a lot
I
of
mean,
people are
depression.
actually depression. Most like common trait of depression, it's like I have depression actually. I can say that because the
So, how do
interest.
you know that you have depression?
I have depression because I have suicidal thoughts. I tried to suicide. I don't know it's better to share or not, but I have suicidal
That's
thoughts
fine.
actually. I tried to suicide, but there are a lot of reasons. So yeah, I have like depression. I can see that, and I also have a kind of seasonal, not seasonal. There are a term actually, seasonal depression, but that's a different thing. I have a kind of a triggered depression. If everything is going fine, it's good. But if something bad happened, if something bad happened, then I became so much negative, and I try to feel like this life is completely bullshit and what I'm doing here. And there are
Like you put
yeah.
yourself in that depression state.
Yeah, and there is another thing ki, if anything good also happening, I can feel this. I have this problem. If anything good is happening, everyone is enjoying. I cannot enjoy. I cannot enjoy at all. I don't know why. I just don't want to go to any happy function. I just don't want to enjoy with people, because there are a lot of people are enjoying, but I cannot enjoy. Same time, I'm just here. People are enjoying around me, but I'm not able to enjoy. I feel like, what's the point of this
Maybe,
shit?
maybe are you an introvert?
No, I am an introvert, but the problem is not that. The problem is not that, because introvert person will love to be with their self. I also not to be with. I also don't love to be with myself.
Okay, let me ask
Yeah.
this question. So you're an introvert, but normal. I'm an introvert too. So, but normally I do like hanging out with my kind of people, like the close one, the people in my close circle. So usually I don't also like to go to functions. It's not like I can't have fun. It's like, having a too much of people. It's like, you have to make the conversation. You have to be socialized. So that kind of thing. It's actually took all of my energy. So that's why I usually avoid people, more like the relatives. But I
I
really like
hate
to
relatives,
enjoy my
seriously.
friends. Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
it too. They were like, so sneaky, but you can't handle them after a certain point. So it's better to stay at home. That's totally fine having that kind of you don't have to attend the functions, and that is totally fine. What about you? You also have some few people in your life that you can mingle with them
I
easily.
really
They
don't
will
have
like.
anyone, seriously.
Are you
If they
sure? Don't
like,
you have any school friends?
my friends, it's kind of like that. I finished my schools, I lost my all school friends. I finished my
Why
college, I
though?
lost my all college friends.
What about them? Are they having? You must have that
I don't know. I guess
gang.
I don't know what happened to me. Like, I just cannot sustain a friendship. I try my best to sustain a friendship, but my like friends are like that. Ki I always feel like ki they're just using me in some sense. They are not my real
In
friend. Yeah.
in that case, they are not actually your friends, yeah,
Yeah.
as you
So
said.
then I
But
never found a real friend, you can say. And if I found, no, I will just let it go like this, because I'm not. Nowadays it's happened to me. I just cannot trust anybody at all. Doesn't matter who the person
man,
is.
it's actually depressing me. I really feel bad for you. You should have at least one friend. That is enough. I'm not asking you to go and find
Yeah,
lots of
one friend
people
is more
and
than enough. I would love to have it one friend. That one friend I can share everything about my life, and it
sure,
feels
yeah, you
good.
must
But I
have
don't have.
one.
I don't have. I'm so sorry. I don't have anyone actually,
Uh,
seriously, to share
what's
my
your
feelings
age
and all.
actually? What's your
I
age if I may
am
ask?
22 actually right now.
You're just 22, man.
Yeah, I know. It's
You're so
just a age. I
young.
feel like I feel so old. You don't even know. Like I feel so old. I called this generation to
Mm-hmm.
like this. Ki this generation is that. This generation is that. I say like this. It's not my generation. I don't say like this. My generation is like that. So I feel inside of me, it's feel like I'm old, and those person are younger than me. Those
Yeah,
person, I feel very,
sometimes.
yeah, I feel like that ki the people who are going to the clubs, who are partying with people and this and then, I feel like this is those are the kids, those are the kids, what I'm doing with them, it's like that. I feel like that, seriously. I feel like a grandpa,
Seriously,
I don't know.
seriously, yeah, I do feel that I am getting old and I'm being this boomer. But the thing is that I am 24 and I deserve to feel old because I am
No,
getting
24 is not that
I,
much old, don't say that. 22 and 24 is not, there is not like that, it's too
yeah,
much
yeah, that
difference on it,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. But whenever, like, if I see if I see 22 guy, I would see him like he's kid, he's in his college, he's having fun. That's what I see. Because once you hit 24, it started to feel different. Like it's like I am moving towards 30. Like the 30 will come and grab you so soon. It's not more like you are in 20s. It's more like you are in 30s. There is too much of pressure. But look at you. You're just 22, but then you having this kind of ideologies.
Right now I'm 22, but I am having this theology from I'm having this kind of ideology from when I was like in just 18 or 19, maybe I don't know. From 17 also, I don't know. I'm having this kind of feelings from long time, not like it's a new feeling or something. I'm having this feeling for long time actually. Yeah.
That's sad.
Inside of me, I feel very old. I don't know why. I feel very old. And those kind of people, like in my age, people or younger than me, I feel like those are kids. Seriously, I don't know why. I feel like those are kids. Whatever they're
Even
doing, I
I,
feel like that.
even I feel like you as kid. From my perception, you are kid to me. I don't know. As you said, that 22 and 24 has not that much of difference.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
I can
know.
understand. Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
I do the
but
same thing actually. If a person is say like I am 20, 90, this person is says like I'm 21 or 20, I was like you're a kid. I say the
but
same
you
thing to
are
them.
kid yourself.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm not a kid actually. Actually, I'm not a kid. I am an old person.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm a
People,
grandpa,
have this. Yeah, people
you
have this
can say.
maturity in their, in their early
Hmm.
stage, early years. That's totally fine.
I
There
don't want to
is
say this. I
nothing.
feel like I'm more mature than my father. I don't know.
You
Seriously.
shouldn't have to be more mature. You
I know, I know.
actually in a phase that you can enjoy. Now, at least I'm not actually saying I'm actually not persuading you to have go to club, drink alcohol and have fun. I'm not saying that. I'm actually, I want you to be have at least one or two friends, true friends. You can if you are
I try to
feel
have, seriously.
depressed.
It's not like that I don't try to, but I try to have, but I
Mm-hmm.
found none actually. So what can I do? And if I found them someone, I feel like they're gonna be my friend, but they are just try to use me, and I was like, I cannot trust anybody nowadays. So this is the problem.
Me too. I can't also, trust people easily. It takes some time to. Now I just, because I used to be that person, trusting people blindly. But after a phase, we got that wisdom to
Mm.
protective, then I started to stop trusting people. But I take my time and I get to know them before I just, start
And
trusting them.
there is
So.
another thing make me more depressing about everything. I feel like I am a kind of a purposeless in life. I actually don't
What?
know what purposeless in life. I feel like I should be have some purpose so I can walk on that goal, and I can dedicate it to my whole life to that goal. That
You're
would be
actually dedicating your life somehow, like you're doing your masters. That is kind of purpose there.
it's
You're
kind of
not doing
my
that
like
for
it's
time
kind of a
pass.
societal work, you will say. It's not my thing like I really wanted to do. It's kind of a
So,
societal thing, you can say.
have you ever gone to work? Have you ever started working or something
Yeah,
before
yeah, I
you?
started working. I also left the job.
Why though? It didn't excite you that much? Why did you
No,
leave?
it's a kind of a blood sucking job. Seriously, I cannot do it. And there's another problem with me. People, if someone is trying to ordering me, I just cannot handle it. I don't know. I feel like,
Then
who are
you
you to?
should start your startup. You
Yeah,
should
yeah. I
become an
should.
entrepreneur.
I don't know, startup or entrepreneurship. Those are big things. I don't care. I feel the three things I want in my life. It's peace, the main thing. I love Shanti. So peace is the main important thing, and the job I'm doing, that give me satisfaction and love, and sufficient money. That's it. I don't want anything more than that. Seriously, I don't want to be a rich person or anything. I seriously don't care about it. I really don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind
So
of want to have the simple life
yeah, simple life
with
is better.
sufficient amount.
Yeah, sufficient money, or like sufficient money, I can do whatever I want to do, and the job I'm doing, it's satisfying. And I follow a rule. It's called minimalism. If you know about it, you can
Yeah,
search it.
yeah.
It's like,
I know.
what thing matters, do those things also. Like, do those thing only. Like, don't buy shitty stuff. Don't buy a lot of things. Doesn't make no sense on it. So yeah, I just follow that actually. That's keep
Mm.
me less clutter in my life, and give me more peace. And I love peace. I told you already.
I
शांति मेरे लिए
wish you.
शांति is so much important for me. So much. I can sacrifice anything for Shanti.
So it's okay. Now I'm asking you this: have you ever been in any relationship? Sorry, if you want, you can answer. Otherwise, you
Ah,
can
no, it's
skip.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I was in a relationship, but she was actually loyal and she was actually a good person. But I had to leave her because I was not sure about her actually. So I was like, I don't want to play
I
with this
thought
girl
so. That's
anymore.
why I wanted to ask the question.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to play with this girl anymore. I should
So did
just
you love
leave.
her truly,
I
or
really
you
don't
just
know.
played
I
the
really
game?
don't know. I really don't know actually. I didn't
Who
play any
proposed?
game. I proposed
Who?
on. I proposed to that girl because I was like, that girl was. I love her honesty. She was very honest about everything. That's the best thing about her, I will say. So I love that. But other than that, I was like, just, what can I say? Like, I thought ki
Ah,
like that
man.
gonna be better if I leave her,
Hmm.
and because I'm not very sure about her. That's the problem.
You're making me more sad.
Yeah, what happened to me, I don't know. I just cannot love anybody also. I don't know. I just cannot trust. Cannot love anybody. What's happened to me?
Then you're not loving yourself. Now I've been in that kind of situation before, but where you can't trust other people, you can't love other people. It's the reason is
I
you are
used
not
to,
actually.
nowadays I will not say that, but I used to hate myself too much. Too much. I feel like I just want to die. Just leave this
Yeah,
world
that's the
actually.
reason actually you lost these feelings and you lost this kind of that you're not trying to let other people come to your life. So you're actually putting your guard up, like you don't want to socialize, you
Because
don't
there's a
want to.
lot of problems actually. I feel like in my childhood time, my parents was never happy to each other. Like, they were like a lot of like my parents' marriage was a forced marriage. Like, my mom has to marry my dad, and so they never love each other. So they just like that. So there's a problem. And my father's like family is a shit family. I know it's like, don't, it's not good to say like this, but it is the truth. It's a shit family, seriously. If anybody be in that family, they will become shit, seriously. So I see a lot of stuff in my childhood. So I don't know. Nowadays it
Yeah.
feels so much gross. So maybe that's also a reason to become, like, I became
Yeah.
like this because of that. I
But
don't know.
but
Yeah, a
don't
lot of
think
stuff.
like that,
Yeah.
But I can see that you have this so much of maturity, and if you try, you can actually be a better person. I'm not saying you're not a better person or something.
I
It's like
want
you
to,
having
yeah, I want to be
so
a
much
good
of
person.
burden in you, like it's but yeah, see, like you're having so much of burden because you don't have anyone to talk about them. So that's why you're keeping adding the burden in your heart, and it's being heavy, and you don't actually, it started to overflowing, and you can't able to trust anyone. You can't able to let people in. So yeah, because I can't actually put myself into your shoes. Like I used to be that person also. Like I don't trust one because I don't love myself. So seeing people happy actually made me so sad. I couldn't able to, even if my friends actually did something, what would a great friend feel like? They also be happy, right? But when I was back then, nothing actually excites me. I couldn't able to feel the feeling. So it's actually started to be like, adding, like, you're adding so much of burden in yourself. So, but I'm lucky to have friends in my life. So I was, able to talk with them, discuss about my, inner demons, or what you say, whatever. So it's gradually decreased. The pain and the burden and the every trauma, it will actually fade away. I won't say it will fade away. It will leave the mark. You can see the mark still in you, but you can't choose yourself to be a better version. Because you have this knowledge. You're so matured for
I'm
22,
not.
and
I really don't know I'm mature or not. I
as
just
far
feel
I
like
know.
people are dumb. I don't know. I'm not mature. People are dumb nowadays.
Okay, now you are feeling that you are talking with a dumb person now,
No,
right?
no, 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 not like that. Not like that. I'm not talking about in that sense because I came here this platform. I see there a lot of people are actually very smart. They're actually very smart. But I am talking about in perspective of my society and my surrounding people. That sense I'm talking about.
Don't
Yeah.
give a shit about in your society and your father's family, mother's family. They be like the relatives. It's remind they constantly they gonna be snakes. Like they find a way to and feel you down, and they're gonna do that forever. So don't give shit about that. Even if you come from like a situation that you're not proud of, but you can choose to be a better person, don't you? Like because you know these kind of psychologist things and everything. You have knowledge. I can see that. And the way you talk, it's great. So if you want, you can actually make friends. It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
can
that,
make friends. I can make friends. The problem is after 3 days, yeah, so it's like I'm gonna leave them and they will leave them. So leave
don't.
me like
But
that.
why? There is this thing. I don't know if you heard about this or not, but whatever you think, that what you attract. Like this, there is a law of attraction. That's it's not like myth. People would say like it's myth. It's not a real thing and all, but that is true. Your thoughts, your reality. You thought what you think, it became your reality. So if you don't love yourself, and if you don't like people are not trustable, and it's connecting with people is like kind of feels shitty and all, that's what you attract. That's that kind of friends only you get. Like if you have this kind of mindset, okay, people leave me in 3 days, or either I leave them in 3 days. If you have the time frame, the 3 days, then you anyhow that gonna happen, whatever you try, because you're attracting to that energy. Do you get that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I am boring with my stupid advices and such thing, but
Your what I'm sorry. Your advices are
um,
boring. You're saying that.
no,
I'm sorry.
I'm actually saying that I am boring you with my stupid
Ha, boring
advices
me.
and this.
Seriously,
Yeah.
don't say that. Seriously, don't say that. It's gonna be like a I don't know. It's gonna be comedy for me. It's a funny joke for me because whatever I used to do my day to day life, this is the most boring thing ever where a person can do. So don't say I'm reading a fucking psychology book. So how much can be that like a boring person? This is a real generation. People are watching reels. They're not even can watch a long video. So your suggestions are
Mhm.
very interesting and I loved it. Thank you very much. So those are not
But
boring. Please don't say that it's boring.
it's reading a psychology books. I never say that is a boring thing
And
that
not
you
only
can
this, like
do.
I read those type of thing, I watch those kind of videos. I literally watch 4 hours, 5 hours videos in YouTube. So you
Man,
can
that's
say
not
that.
actually man, that's not actually a boring thing. You know,
Yeah.
people have tons of boring things that they find it interesting.
Yeah.
As per in my perception,
So
I could
your
say like
voice,
this is
yeah, your suggestions are not boring for me. So don't say that is boring, please.
the same with you. Don't say that reading a psychology book, so having observing the good full things in your life, that is not a boring. If you watch 4 5 hours videos regarding what psychology or whatever good stuff, it's not actually boring. Actually, man, you're actually choosing your time to spend to learn something. That's not a boring thing. Okay,
Mm, I don't know.
just see yourself that you are an interesting person, because I don't know, I had in this FIFA talk, I got to meet few other people. I happened to talk with them. Based on that, I'm saying you're not an interesting. Don't think that you are not an interesting person. I find it like having a conversation with you. It's so much interesting. Like
Okay.
I could able to learn from you.
Oh, thank you.
Whatever the
That's a lot
stuff.
of compliments.
So yeah. So don't give yourself, within 3 days, I would leave anyone. I can't be friends with anyone for like more than 3 days. Don't put yourself in that time frame.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you very much for your all valuable words for me.
Okay. I just want you to be now go and find some friends. Next time I'm
Mm.
talking with you, you should say, okay, I found this guy. This
I will
guy is.
love to make friends, but I need people like me. That's the thing, and I cannot found any.
Why are you saying that? If you're gonna stick to this kind of thoughts, this is what you're gonna attract. No matter what you do, just think positive. It maybe sounds boring, but it actually works. If you don't think that you're an attractive person, or if you're not what you say, great with talking or socializing, then that will happen. No matter how you try.
No, the
Best.
problem is not like that. I cannot make friends. The problem is I can make friends. Making friends is not a big deal for me. Sustaining a friendship, that's a big deal for me. Because what happened? I make friends. Everything is good. Everything is going good, smooth. Everything is fine. But now the thing is that a friendship also kind of a relationship. So you need to make a thing. No, you need to call them. You need to talk to them. You need to make a connection. And I just forget. I don't know. I was like, I stopped doing that. Maybe they're trying to do it. I'm
No.
not doing. I'm trying to do it. They're not doing. So there are a lot of complication.
Yeah,
So
that is
yeah,
true. At the beginning of any relationship, not like I'm not considering any romantic relationship. Right?
yeah. Same
Like
for
let's
just
talk
think.
about
No,
the
we
friendship.
we had a talk. We had a talk, but we forgot about it. Like it's fine. No, it's not like that. But this is the thing. Now we were like having a good talk that day, maybe. So I just like this is the thing now. I should make you a friend. I should talk to you. I should make a connection. So I didn't do it. So yeah, this is the problem. These are like
I don't know,
small
because
things.
I have friends in my life that I don't talk with them like how many months and years. Then suddenly we cross paths and we talk back, like we able to resume from where we paused. Do you get it?
Done good, done good. I don't
See,
have
that
this
kind
quality.
of yeah. No, it's not like that. If you find the real ones, you will feel that too. You don't have to need to text them for daily, and you don't have to call them. You don't have to do these such things. It will be if it's a good friends and the friendship is good, then it will be stay same. But at the beginning of stage, you have to have you have to build the bond to have that kind of friendship. So, yes, but you should put some effort.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you can't have anything in your life, brother. Can't have anything.
Yeah, that's true. Putting effort is very important, actually.
Yeah, like just like
But
how you
nowadays,
putting
what
efforts.
happened? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Nowadays, what happened? Like people are too much into things, achieving things, and those kind of stuff. I feel like the same. I feel like nowadays, actually, people don't value people. People don't value the relationship. People just value how much money you have. People just value how much things you achieve, achievement you have in your life. So I feel like if
Yeah.
people are just valuing those kind of stuff, I should focus on those kind of stuff only. I'm not focusing
No,
on
you should
relationship or
achieving those. No, no, no. You should
yeah.
not do that. You should be achieving those if you feel like to achieve. Like you should not, show off. Hey, here, see how much of achievement, how much of degrees that I have. You should not have to do them just to show off to other people. You should do that because you want to do. Like if
Yeah.
yeah, people judge you. People definitely judge you by your achievements and stuff. But there is nothing, in friendship or in relationship, there is nothing such like there is no such thing that you have to have this kind of qualities, this set of skills. Then only you can be friends. You don't have to. Right? It happens so naturally.
Do you
Get
do
that?
you really think ki in a relationship it's like if you found that true love, so it's like very interesting. You always want to talk to that person, or it's like that ki it doesn't matter how the person is, the
Mm-hmm.
relationship going to be the normal. Like sometimes you would like to talk, sometimes you would not like to talk, sometimes you feel good, sometimes you not feel good.
Yeah. Yes. It's not like have maybe in. But what I really feel like, in order to build that kind of strong relationship, you have to put some efforts. You have to put the base in the first phase. Got it? Once you put that, once you know this person will be there for now, no matter what, and I'm gonna be there for them, then it will be like you don't have to call and check on them. If you do, that's a nice thing. But just because you don't do such thing, then it's not like they will gonna break you. Do you get it?
Yeah.
That in relationship also, it's like a mutual thing, no? So you have to give and get. So you have to give your time and get that love. You get it? It's not like there is nothing in this world that you will get, that things will fall into places without any efforts or without we doing that. Nothing will come to our feet. Okay, we have to do something to get. Do you get it?
Yep. Thanks for the suggestion. Yes.
What do you ask again? What did you ask?
No,
Like.
actually, what happened? Like I broke up with that person, but in the middle of the time, we just facing this issue. When the relationship started, we used to talk a lot, but like day by day, our talk timing is getting shorter by shorter. We just like there
So
was a time like we just used to call and say like, did you take this that? Hi, hello, bye, take care, kalam. That's the only thing we used to do. So that's why I said that like key relationship, if you found a true love, it will be always be interesting, or it will be like seem like the normal people, the normal relationship you have with people, because
yeah,
that's a thing. Yeah.
it's same, but in the but sometime you can get to deep with people. Let's talk like if you talk about the normal people in our life, like like some third people, you can live without them, but the relationship will be stay same. There is no like such thing like magical, and you think about it like 24/7. It may happen when you are in your starting stage, but as time passes, it will like you both know that you are there for each other, and that sometimes that the thing is like that even though you won't talk that much, you guys don't spend that much of time, you have this feeling that I cannot able to live without this person. So if you have that feeling over someone, then it's better to like have them in your life rather letting them go and regretting after that.
Yeah, true.
But if you don't want to, anything to be like a boring, you don't want to be a boring relationship. You don't want to lose that kind of feelings that you had.
No, it's also
You
not
know.
boring. I feel like if I'm not satisfied with the thing, it is like, yeah, if I'm not getting any kind of, I don't know. Actually, this is a complicated thing, I would say. I don't know what to say, but I need a person like who I can learn something from. Like the every day she would be like giving me something new, like some kind of like we are kind of, what can I say? Like kind of challenging each other. Ki
Yeah,
I'm learning something
that's,
new,
I
you
don't
should
know
also
what.
learn something new. Yeah.
But it's not like, it's not like we are going for college or something, or you're learning something useful knowledge from that. It's like, you're having a partner. You're having a partner to share your life. You don't have to have this. I don't know. Maybe you might be right. You might be wrong. I don't know
No, you're
about
right.
that.
Actually,
But
you're right. Having a partner is more important than those kind of stuff. But the thing is that if a partner is, you feel very dumb to that partner. Like this one, your partner is very dumb. So you will do like in that thing. So you will be like,
maybe you should find someone, who excites your, in your knowledge level. Like, you don't go and, find some cutie kitty tiny
I
little
really
girl,
don't
like,
like cute girls. Seriously, I really don't. Seriously, I like serious
yeah,
girls.
then
Yeah.
it's better you find someone like that. In that way, you both challenge each other and you both learn each other
Yeah.
from each other. That's fine. That way, actually, you can sustain. You can, make a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
But don't think that I will get bored. I don't get the satisfaction in relationship. If you have that thought and feeling that this person actually willing to choose myself with all of my flaws, all of my,
Yeah,
including
yeah, yeah.
my past traumas and everything, that kind of person you should go for, not
One
like
of
that.
my friend used to tell me this, like don't love that person who you love. Love that person that the person love you.
That's
So
true, actually. Yeah, because even maybe at first it's all about the attraction, all about the physical appearance, but the
yeah,
day
true.
goes, it will fade away in no time. So better to find someone who is willing to, okay, whatever, no matter what, I'm gonna be with this person, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes. That kind of person you should get into relationship with.
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
And please don't think of yourself like, I'm not lovable. I can't love other person and I get bored. I don't get this satisfaction. You're not doing anything to get satisfaction. It's like, you're giving and getting. It's all about love. Because when I was in 22, I was same as you. And I can relate to that feeling. I felt so alone, so unlovable. Every bad negative thoughts I had. But after
Yeah.
that, you will,
But I will say now I used to reduce a lot of negative thoughts from my mind. But I used to be in some kind of situation like this. I used to thought a lot of negative stuff. Like all the time, I'm just thinking negative only. Anything
So,
happens to
okay,
my life, I just think negative way.
okay, let me ask
Nowadays,
this
I'm
again.
better in
When
that
you're,
sense.
yeah, when you're thinking that negative thoughts, have you ever noticed that you keep attracting to the negative things in your life? Like, if you think that this is not gonna work, yeah, definitely it will not work.
No, I used to
That.
think like that. If I try to get something, that thing
Mhm.
I will never get. So I should say like this, ki I will not get that. Then I will get that. So I think like
Uh,
that. I used to do like that
I,
actually. Yeah.
it's not about in the words. It's about,
Hmm.
like, if your mind, if you put your mind that, okay, this is not gonna work, it never gonna work. Because I tried this in many scenarios. It actually happened. Like, in one scenario, I can tell it might sound crazy, but bear with me. So I had this dream company. Okay, I was got rejected at my first attempt, and then I was like, I was somehow thinking, okay, I will definitely get into this company again. If I try, I will definitely get. Without applying second time, I get the job. So that's how you should train your mind. Get it?
Hmm.
Okay, now I feel like, okay, I'm boring this person. Are you
No,
regretting joining my room?
no, I'm not. Don't
So
say
you
this. That
can
are you
leave.
regretting joining your room? Something serious? Like I'm here for a long time right now. Share a lot of stuff with you. So do you think so I'm regretting? I'm not at all regretting. You're actually after a long time I'm having this type of long conversation with someone. So that actually good for me.
That's great to know. So what else? What else do you have? What else ideology that you feel weird and have? Go on, I can listen. I don't judge.
Mm, I don't know. Like what to say? I really don't have anything right now. So
So
what's
what do
about
you
you? What's about you? Are you in a relationship or something? Or you ever
currently?
been? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been once, like
Okay.
it's more like, what do you say, like it's like I wanted that person so badly. It was not like that we've been in a relationship. It's more like I was in my schooling, so I got to know this person through my uh, sister, like she's kind of sister, yeah. Then we never chat, we never hang out, we never go out, we never did that couple things and everything. But I had this feeling, okay, this guy loves me and I will love him. And back then I didn't have any social website, like personal social websites, because when I was in school, my family didn't let me to have to have this kind of personal stuff. We can able to only access the net for the study purpose, not for the entertainment or chat. Okay, so so we didn't actually chat, but I had this one opportunity that one day I went to my friend's place, and I from her account I could able to talk with him. So I was talking with him like 1 month, one whole month. What I used to do, like, I get up and I wake up, I get ready and go to my friend's place. I just say to my family that, okay, I'm going to do studying over her place. So that's how we chatted for like 1 month. Then I said him, okay, I am having this big exams, so like it's like final exam that decides that you should get a good results to get into the college. So I'm about to have that exam in 4 5 months. So I said him, okay, I can't come to my friend's place every day. It's exam dates also getting close, I have to study. And I said him, he was like, yeah, you should. He was so cooperative and everything. Then once I done with my exam, I went back. I bought this phone and I created the Instagram account, and I dropped him a message, hey dad, I'm back. We can talk. He was not replying. So then one day he said, okay, I'm not actually, I don't want to be in relationship. I don't want to do that anymore, and blah blah blah. It was shocked me, because for 1 month that person was like obsessed over me. So suddenly it all changed. But I dumped me because I was just 19 or 18. Dumped me. I was thought, okay, this person must be having some trouble, so that's why only he's leaving me. So I am having this fantasy. He never leaves me. He must be having this kind of situation where he not able to he could not able to be with me. But that's all my fantasy. It's not real. So I was like hanging the hope for a really long time. It's take years and years to move from that relationship. So at one time I decided, okay, relationship won't work because I couldn't able to forget that person, so I can't be loyal to someone. So at that time I stopped, like I stopped, and I decided I'm never gonna get into a relationship. But now I can say, that's that he is the one. He doesn't deserves me. So there is no blame on me. Like, do you get it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Am I boring with my love story?
No, you're not boring with your love story actually. I am a
It's
person
kind
who
of
is
love.
very out-minded. Like sometimes I was just like, you are telling your story. It's happened with me every time. Like if someone is telling your story or someone is like doing anything, I am just in my whole world. I don't know where I'm in. Like
Okay,
I
let
आलू
me.
में
You
चला
tell
जाता हूँ.
your story. Okay, you tell your story. Then I'll do the same. How would you react? You would
It's
feel.
so shitty. I know. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so
So you
sorry.
should not do. So that's no, no,
Yeah,
no. I'm not
yeah.
actually making you feel pity or something. I was actually trying to. trying to make you understand.
I
Like,
cannot do that. Actually, I actually didn't do it intentionally. It
yeah, get
happens. It
that.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I truly understand. But you have to put your focus on, whenever.
Yeah.
That's how you build your relationship with anyone. You get it? So you can't say, you can't say that, okay, it's not working. You never put any efforts, brother. Then how come it will build automatically? No, you should
True,
have to
true, true.
do something. So,
No,
yes.
I just don't like this kind of, like, if someone is proposing or someone is like, there are a lot of guys not who do this kind of things for their girls. I just feel so cringy. I don't know. I don't do it. This kind of
Maybe
thing.
I do. But if it's happened to you, then it will feel some magical. If some girl and comes and tells you, okay, hey Akash, okay, I've been watching you for a really long time and I'm having this feeling, then you would feel that kind of magical. Whenever we
Hope
see
hope so, I
couples
guess.
doing, yeah, whenever people seeing others doing such thing, then we will like, okay, why these people are so cringy. We single people used to do that, used to judge people, but when it comes to us, we enjoy. That is human thing. Don't worry about that.
Yep, yep, yep. We love to judge others. That's our human
Yeah,
nature.
that's how
Yeah.
we programmed. Yep, yep.
True, 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 true. Without knowing, unknowingly we judge people. Actually, we do judge
What?
people. Without
Yeah.
unknowingly, we judge people. Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
we do
yeah,
judge.
yeah. Because our subconscious, I don't know, we
Yeah.
kind of wired that way.
True, true, true. We're trying to compare ourselves with that person. I
Mm.
do actually. Whenever I go anywhere, I just trying to, like, every time there is a context, like constant, like kind of a thing. Yeah, I'm in my mind is going on. Like, this person feeling like this person is better than me. This person is dumb. This person is good. This person is that. I'm just constantly doing this stuff in my mind. I don't want to do it because, like, I don't want to do it intentionally. It's just happen in my subconscious. I don't know. It's just happening.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
It
trying to,
is,
like, judge myself with others. Like, yeah, how much they are better than me, how much I am better than them. The same thing is going on, going on, going on. I cannot stop it. So this is the thing.
That's true, man. Because I do sometimes. I feel either if there's some intelligent people that I'm talking with, if I find them genius or something, I feel like admiring in silence. How come a single person would know whole this kind of knowledge and stuff on everything, every field, literally? So I do admire that sometimes. Dumb, I don't know. Maybe it depends on my mood. I don't know. But mostly, like, if you find someone intelligent, you can learn from them, right? You don't have to really
True,
compare
true,
yourself.
true, true.
Yeah.
That's a positive way of thinking it, but I am a negative
Mm.
person, so I will not do that. I'll be
That's
like
why
this way.
I'm actually pushing you to not to think negative. Just surround yourself with some positive.
But I think
Read
like that
books.
nowadays. I try to make myself, like, if a person is there, and if the person
Mm-hmm.
is not rude, if a person is not rude, then if the person is rude, then I will, like, try to, like, कि अब देख मैं भी करता हूँ देख तू ऐसा वाला
I
system है
can't
ना.
understand the
But
Hindi,
I'm
man.
sorry, I'm sorry, but if a person is not rude and very, like, yeah, kind nature and everything, then I will,
Mhm.
like, कि okay, fine, like, I would love to learn from you. So that
Yeah.
person has to be kind in that sense. If the person is not kind, I will be like, now I'm gonna show
Yeah.
my potential. It's
No,
like
you
that.
should not do that also. You can actually leave then. Okay, you live in your fantasy. I'm not coming in there. Like, it's like total waste of time. Spending time
True,
with
true,
such
true.
people.
Yeah,
It's not worth your time. So you
yeah,
better
it
find
is, it is.
someone
Yeah,
else.
that's why I do this also. Like, nowadays, if I join any room and they're trying to root to me, I used to do that before. I was like, I try to destroy their thoughts and stuff. But I nowadays I was like, leave it. I don't care. I just
Yeah.
I just joined some other room. I don't care, seriously. If you just say,
Even there is
yeah,
some, at my first, like when I joined here, I was being to some people's room. So they be like, they be what they do is actually they started to have a conversation. They feels like, okay, they are kind and all. Suddenly, while you're talking, they'll kick you out.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that
they,
makes
yeah.
me actually that I felt so what I say, what can I say, I felt so I'm actually not okay
So
with that.
rude.
Because
Yeah.
how come? Yeah, it's not rude because you're not actually talking rudely or something. You were having a good conversation, but suddenly, how come decided to kick me out? I just started to say my name and say here, bro, I'm coming from here, and nothing else. That it's not like that we are having a weird debate or something. So that's when I decided, okay, now even though people bored you, even though people some people, it doesn't have that vibe that you can't match with. So even though people does, even though if I create a room I get people like that, I'm not gonna kick them. I rather listen them, or else I will politely say, hey bro, I have to go now. You can be polite. If you want to go, you
Yeah,
can be
yeah,
polite.
definitely.
You should not kick
We
someone.
always have the option to be polite and kind.
Yeah,
Not we used to choose the rude
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Because I also had this guy I happened to meet days ago. He said that I joined in other rooms. They were like, once you started talking, they'll kick you out. This is the first room that you're not kicked me. It's made me feel bad. Why this? Because that guy is not talking any vulgar, or he's not talking any improper thing. He was like polite and having a conversation. That's it. So that's how you should decide. If something happening to you, you decide, okay, I feel this way, so I'm not gonna make other person feel the same way. Okay.
True, 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 true. At least you are not, you are at least breaking the chain. So that's good.
Mm.
Sure,
I
yeah.
know.
But it's a very hard position, but it's gives you a lot of satisfaction actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
If
It,
you're
it takes you energy to do that, but it's actually worth. You're not actually ruining someone's day.
Mhm. True, true, true. So,
So
what's
that
the
is
time in your country right now?
same as in India.
Same as in India. Okay, okay. So,
Mm.
what when you sleep?
I'm usually night person, and the plus point is tomorrow is leave here, so it's a
Okay, okay,
holiday.
okay, okay, okay. Got it.
So you
So,
wanna go sleep? You
no,
can.
I don't want to go sleep. I just ask you like, what's your sleep time? Because there are people like sleep fast, sleep early. So it's like that. So that's why I ask you. So, what's your timing?
It's like my sleeping schedule is really messed up. I know
Mm.
that I couldn't able to fix yet. It's most probably
You
like
can do
I
one
go.
thing, no, it's helped me a lot in that sense. So I used to also having a lot of sleep issues. I'm not able to sleep in the
Uh,
night. I
yeah.
started doing one thing. I started reading books in the night time. So it will
Ah,
help you, I
okay.
think.
What kind of books do you read?
Hey, anything, anything. Just take a boring book, I will say. Would you don't like to read? So that will fall in like that will like you will after reading that you will fall asleep so early. I will say. I know it's not a like a scientific way of like it's not like clear solution or something, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah,
it
yeah,
works.
but
I don't
we
know.
had this experience in our
Yeah.
schools and college. Like whenever you get your stuff to study, you
Yeah,
will
yeah, yeah.
automatically fall asleep. That's
Fall
yeah.
asleep. So
But
that's
I.
this thing you it can like you can use it for your benefit, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you sleep. Who knows? So
Yeah.
yeah, you can try it once if you want to. If you really want to sleep in the like, but there are people actually feel very active and energetic in the night time. I think they called as a owl, like night owl. I think, yeah, this is the right word. I am not sure. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I can try that. Try and see.
Mhm. I also have a problem. I feel very FOMO all the time. I feel like why I'm not like I used to like do like this ki मतलब दुनिया का like I wanted to get every knowledge from like this world ever like this world have.
Ah,
It's kind of things I have actually.
so you have a thirsty for the knowledge.
Thursday, yeah, yeah,
That's why
exactly.
you can't easily get that satisfaction. So you
Mm,
must work on that.
true, true, true. I feel too much FOMO about everything. I feel like why I'm not learning right now this. I should also learn this. I should also learn this. I should also learn. And there are too much thing I started.
Yeah, no, don't stress yourself. Like, you have long time. You have every time in this world. So you don't have to rush yourself, push yourself, stress yourself. You can let it go. Let it be in a flow. You can learn eventually. at the same time you can't multitask. If people do the multitask,
Yeah,
then
their
they
focus
you
level
can't even,
decrease
yeah,
actually. Yeah.
you can't focus on anything and you will learn nothing. So it's better you focus on something at a time and you learn, and then after that you learn. I'm not saying that you should not learn
But
everything in this world.
seriously saying, right now I have a lot of materials to read and do. If I
Mm-hmm.
started doing it, it will take my whole life to finish it. Seriously, because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's why sometimes I do multitask. Actually, I do because I feel like I know it's not good for the focus and it's not good for the like. Actually, it's not good in a sense of learning something. Multitasking is actually
Mm-hmm.
not good. And there is some research on it actually. If you do multitask for a long time, your focus level decrease
Yeah,
actually. So you
yeah.
shouldn't do it. But I sometimes I do. I feel like I should grab this knowledge right now. So yeah.
So true. Yeah, that is, the world is full of information and new stuff is coming in
Mhm.
daily basis. You
Yeah,
must,
I'm
like,
not talking about current affairs. So I am not interested in current affairs. I'm mostly interested in like the because current affairs are like everyday, ever changing topics. Like it's if I'm preparing for some exam or something, then I will go for current
Mhm.
affairs. I'm not like learning current affairs in daily basis because it's like changing topic. It's a current stuff. So there's no point of
Like I'm saying, like even in the scientific that field, that if you have any interest,
yeah. There are a lot
even
of things
there,
new coming
yeah, there
for
is a
sure.
lot of things in that you can learn that you
Yeah,
won't understand and you want to understand, but you
yeah.
never get that because you're not in that field and all. So yeah, that kind of things. It's not has to be political or
Yeah,
something.
but we have the power of internet right now. Like seriously
Yeah,
nowadays we can learn anything we want. Seriously,
true,
we
true.
can learn
So true.
anything.
That's actually
Yeah,
one benefit from this internet.
but people are still using that benefit as a disadvantages. People are getting
Distraction,
reels.
yeah.
Seriously, what's the point?
Even I actually am kind of feeling guilty here because I do watch reels
No, it's
sometimes,
not
not
like
like
that.
in a
If
stretch.
you watch reels in a moderate way, like something like 1 hour maybe in a day, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're watching IPC, people like watch reels for the whole day. They're not doing
Yeah.
anything. I was talking with a person. She was saying the same thing. Like I'm not able to study. I'm not able to focus in my like I have an exam, but I am not able to study because I'm like having a addiction to reels. So yeah,
Mm.
what can I say?
I don't have this addiction to reels and all, but I do like to listen that stories, like
Hmm.
especially like that stories that
What kind of
happened in
stories you
real
like to
life.
listen? What kind of
That is
stories?
the crime story,
Crime
that
stories. Okay. Do you
yeah,
are you
it's a
interested in horror stories and stuff?
yeah, it's horror story. It's more like that the tr- it's a Tamil
Mystery
YouTube
kind of.
channel. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not actually fantasy or anything. It's happened in real life. Someone killed something, or
Okay. Okay.
some tragic happened, and that case will be detected. He will actually analyze and detect
Okay.
things
Got it.
and
Got it.
tell us
Interesting.
the whole story. That
Hmm.
kind of things I watch whenever I get break, or you know I have nothing to do, that I watch. Or else, I rather than watching nowadays, I'd be like, so lazy to watch movies. Or what I do, I listen to movies. Like, there's an audio form in
Yeah,
YouTube.
audio forms are the one biggest thing you can say because we nowadays like a lot of people cannot read actually. So for them, audio is
Mm,
the god, new god you can say. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that's
and I'm
one
also
thing.
interested about religion and atheism because I'm an atheist. Actually, I don't follow gods.
Yeah.
So are you a Buddhist or something?
No, I'm not a Buddhist. I'm a
So
Hindu. I follow Hindus. Yeah.
you a Hindu? I like in Sri Lanka. I think most of the people are Buddhist. Like majority is Buddhist, if I'm not wrong.
It's like more. It's no Sri Lanka actually. We have Christianism, Buddhism, Muslim. Hindu people. It's same as like in India, but Buddhist people, like Sinhala people is like more Buddhist. They follow Buddhism most,
Hmm.
but even Sinhala people follow Christianism. It depends. We can't
Yep,
assume
yep,
on
yep,
that.
yep.
But I believe God.
Hmm.
At least having someone above
It's
us
kind of
actually.
hope you are saying.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of hope.
scientifically, it's not like there's a proof. So
I'm not actually, going into that scientific stuff. It's okay. It's comfort to have that something, some energy or
but
whatever
I
you
feel
say
like it's
beyond
it's
our
not
level.
comfort to have. I feel like if I have to do something, at least I can sing like this key. If I have to do something, I have to do by myself. At least I'm not
Mm.
thinking like this key. This God will help me in a sense. But yeah,
Ah.
I can understand your perspective too. You can do the stuff. You can do hard work in life. You can do everything in life. But still, if you think
Mm-hmm.
like that, ki there is someone helping you some way. There is a hope.
Yeah, I'm not
So
actually helping. It's yeah,
in a some
it's
way, I said some
yeah, in a
way.
some way. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that. Yeah, maybe I'm not actually. I'm not have. I don't want to comment on people's
Mhm.
beliefs. That's
I
their.
also
It's
don't
up
want
to
to comment.
them.
I also don't know to say like just being an atheist or something. It's completely fine. You're a Hindu.
Yeah, it's
You're a
their
Muslim. It's
wish,
fine.
and yep,
It's
yep.
their wish.
But
Completely their
I've
wish. But
seen
I don't
people
follow.
that they be like,
Yeah.
if they believe that there is no God, they be like kind of forcing you to believe that also, like
There
believe
are
the
people.
same way.
There are
There is
people. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Don't count me on that.
they kind of
Yeah.
influencing your
Yeah. Influence
influence
you in
their
some way.
thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
totally
actually
bullshit.
bad. That's actually if the atheist is also trying to influence you, and the religion people is also trying to
Yeah,
influence you, it's
same.
something.
They do. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad. It's
Same.
anyway, it's bad. Forcing anybody for anything, it's bad. So don't
Yeah,
force.
that's
Yeah.
you're old enough to decide whatever you
Yeah.
want. So you don't have
Yeah.
to
You're
go.
an adult, so it's your choice to do
Yeah.
it. So you cannot just anybody cannot
Yep.
force you for doing anything. It's
Mm,
our personal
yes,
choice.
yes.
And religion and those kind of things is actually very personal. So it's should be our choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe if we coming to have a debate about that, it'll be like disaster. I say things, you say things, and we both gonna hurt each other by the
Yeah, there's
points
no
that we
point
share. So
actually.
it's
There's
better
actually
to not
I
talk
used to
about it.
when I actually started really started reading about atheism. I
Mm-hmm.
used to do this kind of atheism debate with a lot of people, but in a day by day, I was just thinking like in a way I'm not getting any friends. In a way I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like seriously like I don't have any good relationship with other people, and other than that, I'm
Mm.
also trying to like
Push
push
away people.
push away people and trying to say to kind of like challenge their beliefs and everything, so it's like making you
Yeah.
more villain for them.
Bus.
So
Yep,
it's
yep.
better to don't do it. It's better to just don't fall into this trap and don't just like that's why I leave debating, but I still read about atheism, but it's because it's my thing nowadays,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't actually talk about this thing with people actually. Yeah, it's
Mm.
just the thing. Like I just ask you, that's the thing. I will not say anything other than that. I do the same thing actually. Yeah, I don't actually talk about these things anymore. I used to do that
Ah,
before, but nowadays I'm not. Because I
because you
got to
don't need to
understand.
know, right?
Yeah,
Like you don't need to know. It's their life.
yeah.
They have the
I got to
choice.
understand. Like this is a very personal thing, so it's
Yeah.
it's personal thing. You shouldn't ask. You shouldn't force anybody to believe
True,
something
true,
or not believe something. It's their choice, completely their choice.
true. Very true. So, yep.
So you said you are in a relationship, but you live like those, like you don't want to be in this relationship. So what's your current thought now? Current thought now
No, I was
towards the
I
same?
like even though I that long like so many years ago I decided, okay, I'm gonna but I'm gonna forget this person, but secretly somewhere in my heart I chose to subconsciously I chose to believe that hope that he will come back. So
Mm.
somehow I am hanging on that hope. So but now if so that time only I decided, and I put myself into a situation, okay, you're not lovable, so you never be loved by someone, so it's better to be alone forever. So but that was like how when I was in 19, 20, 18, like that period. But now as time passes and we are getting older, we knew things, we knew what we done, but people done to us, so we can actually separate and have a clear view. So now I was there, I was not ready to get into a relationship, and I put blame on myself, but then I decided there is nothing wrong in me. I will definitely find someone, but I'm not actually rushing things. I will find someone. I will fall in love, and that person will madly fall in love with me. That will gonna happen. So I'm not taking into things rush. So I'm actually in my enjoying the single peaceful life currently. So yep. But
Nice,
I not
nice.
like I'm not in that. Still, I believe that I am not I'm not lovable and stuff like that. It was like in past, because obviously if you get the heartbroken, people used to think like that, think themselves like that. So but it took me so many years, it took me so many so long time to get away from that thought. What about you? Do you able to move on from so quickly from your relationship breakup?
No, actually not. I don't know actually. It was like very different. Like I don't know how to like say these
Explain.
feelings
Mm-hmm,
actually,
mm-hmm.
because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I never loved this person. Sometimes I feel like
Mm.
this person actually comfort me too much. This because that person was very loyal and I
Mm.
really loved it. Sometimes I feel like I love that person. Sometimes I feel like I didn't love that person. So I'm very confused about myself. What actually was the feeling?
Yeah, yeah. But do
But
you know that in that
I also
age
don't
that
feel any regret to leaving her. So actually, maybe I'm not never loved her. I don't know actually.
yeah, you never if I have to make the assumption that you never actually fell in love with her, because if you did feel, then you couldn't, that's not that easily happen. You must have felt something, some outbreak or whatever you name
Yeah,
it.
true, true, true.
But that's common. Maybe you were like not mature enough that time or something. Maybe good thing will happen in future. So don't worry. There's nothing impossible in this world.
Yeah,
People might
true, true.
change, your opinion might change, and you know, whatever you think, whatever you believe so far,
So,
yeah, it will also change. So
yeah. So,
yeah.
what's your thing now? Like, what kind of guy you are looking for right
I want someone like don't have this male egoistic kind of attitude,
now?
and it has to be kind and know how to treat people, and how to be like respect women. So
Yeah,
it's not like they in the male egoistic that I meant. It's like he should not be have that kind of authority that I am letting my woman to have this freedom. No, you should not let women to have the freedom. Women itself, they have their own freedom, they have their own life. You're not actually achieving her, you're more like partnering your life with her. So that kind of mindset guy I really like to, because kind of I am old now, so I'm looking for that kind of quality, the people.
true, true, true.
But when you ask me in my back in like teenage life, obviously I would say like I want someone tall. Even I have this weird, everyone have this weird picture like I want someone tall and all, but it's more like you go for the personality more in when you get older.
Yeah, true, true, true. No,
What
these
about
things
you?
actually matters. Like those nowadays, peoples are like very rude in that sense.
Mm.
People don't actually people don't know how to respect a girl nowadays.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, but
So,
you can be knowledgeable person. You can be actually genius, but you don't have to have, you don't have to treat people like shit.
yeah,
If
true, true,
if
true.
the person is really dumb, you don't have to show that person, hey, you're such a dumb person that never met in my life. Like you can actually teach them politely. Hey, this is not done this way. It can be here. You can teach them.
Yeah, you can teach them, or also this thing like that. You're not even teaching them. Still, you don't have the rights to say anything bad to that person because that
Yeah,
person is
whether
dumb.
you teach it or not,
Yeah,
that is up to you
yeah.
totally. I'm not comment on that, but you can
You
teach
don't
them.
have the right to.
What's
True,
harm in
true.
that? Teaching someone, some
Yeah.
people, I don't know. Maybe people, they be like if they know everything, they
Because
have
nowadays
this
people are like
attitude.
very judgy,
Hmm.
like people are used to be judgy, but nowadays it's like people are trying to prove themselves very right in any sense. Like I see videos like if a girl or maybe guy anything trying to say something, about the society or maybe anything, there are a lot of people come and comment and they say like, you know everything, you this and that. There are a lot of like they
Mm.
try to curse that person, they try to say a lot of bad words, like you don't know anything, you're just this and that. This people just try to fight with each other. People just try to like make other people feel bad about themselves.
Yeah.
That's their main
So,
purpose.
what kind of thing you will get from that? Say, like you're getting nothing. Like you're
Yeah.
actually making yourself
Actually, it's
look
you are actually
weird.
making yourself you are feeling bad, and you're also making that person like feeling bad,
Yeah,
because
it has to be. No,
if
they
yeah,
somehow deep down they are feeling lack of something. That's
yeah,
why they
that's
are
why they are
bullying
having this
other
problem.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, true, actually true, because if you're being like you're actually happy from inside, no, you will not say anything bad to other people. True,
Mm,
because
true.
you feel you're feeling happy, why you want to say bad thing to anybody? You will not say
Yeah,
bad thing to
but
anybody, but if you feel
but
like
Ra,
lonely. Yeah, go ahead.
true. But you can, if you help people in some way, didn't you feel that kind of joy, some kind of peace, that something, some kind of
It is a
feeling that
joy.
you'd get
It is
if
a
if
joy.
you help
Mm.
people? Then why are you going against and choosing to bully people?
Because
That is
that
nothing
easy
you
to
will
do.
get.
That's why people, most of the
Yeah.
people try to do that because it's easy to do. Making fun of
Mm,
other people, that's easy. But make that
yeah.
person understand, make that person like kind to that person, that is hard. So that's why people
Sure.
choose the easy path. That's it. Yeah, that's easy.
Then I like to ask you the question: have you seen this Animal movie? That
Yeah.
famous. Did
Actually,
you see that?
I was like not interested to watch that movie, but
Uh-huh.
one of my friend like, let's go. I don't have anyone to watch. Let's go, let's
Then
watch.
did you watch it or not?
I
You
watched it.
watched,
Yeah, I
right?
watched it. Yeah,
That's the I
movie is
didn't
shit.
watch, but
Seriously.
I didn't watch. I
Yeah.
saw the reviews and all. I was like so terrified. How could people? How? What is the logic behind this?
No
How
logic.
come
Seriously,
even
no
that
logic.
even the person, the hero portrayed as a
Mm.
alpha male and anything, whatever it is, that is a whole shit movie. Like how
True.
come you go and
Yeah.
get girl like that,
People will,
and how come?
people will get influenced by this shit. Actually, that's the problem.
Yes. Very true. Like, because
I
I was,
mm.
so go ahead.
The only two things, good things about the movie, the songs are good and the acting. The acting is good. Acting in sense like the acting, how they portray the character.
Mm.
But other than that, the story and the everything is shit. Seriously, because there's nothing in the story, you can learn nothing from it. Or maybe it's not like that. Also, you are not learning, but it's not harming. It's harming also the society in a sense.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like let's say like not like adult people that I'm talking, the teenage one,
yeah. They will
that
go and
the
watch. They will
boys
think
in
like this is
15.
cool.
Yeah, this is
I
cool.
should
This is
behave like
how
this. Yeah,
this is how man should be. This is why this if the
yeah,
man should be like, then only the girls will like. Then they'll be like, they get influenced. It's a whole
yeah.
shit movie. Then
Definitely.
I was in the other room that day, and I asked people. I said them like, the movie shit I never watched, but
It's
I
actually a
heard the
cancer movie, you
reviews and
can say.
everything. Yeah, they be like, no, you should not take personally. What take personally? We Indian people and Sri Lankan, any people,
We
they'll
are
be
not
easily
that
influenced
much.
by watch.
Yeah, we are not
Yeah,
that much like privileged or educated. We will not get influenced by movies.
yeah,
We
because
always
we
get
we grow
influenced by
up
movies.
we
Yeah,
grow up in that way,
yeah,
watching movies,
yeah.
praising the
True,
heroes.
true, true.
That's totally fine. I'm not actually
God,
against to it.
like those actors are like God for us. We used to like not
Yeah,
nowadays, but those days
very
actually you
true.
God
Yeah,
actors
yeah.
are gods. Like if an actor is coming, people are like crazy about it. So if a
Same.
actor is portraying this kind of character in the theater,
Definitely, they're gonna
they
follow
will
it.
influence
There is no
definitely.
wonder.
Yeah.
And also, they what they were saying, like, they were comparing the Marvel to Animal movie. What man? The Marvel is
Bullshit.
like
Marvel is
whole
completely different.
fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
Marvel is whole fantasy, and
And
people
Marvel is
know
also
that
not
it is.
having this kind of misogynistic movie. It is
Yes,
not.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to say
Marvel
here.
was
Like,
giving
they.
girls like they were like female characters are very strong here.
Yeah, they're strong,
So
they're bold,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they're not actually treating women like a shit.
Shit.
Hey,
Seriously.
just
Yeah.
because you're beautiful and I like it, I will just come,
There was a
we'll
dialogue
marry.
in
But
that movie if you knew it. Like if you love me, then just lick my boots and stuff like this. This is too much.
whatever this shit. Thank
Seriously.
God I didn't watch. I didn't
Yeah, I
know
didn't
that.
watch it. Shit movie. Seriously, I shouldn't watch.
I'm never gonna
There's no
watch.
point
If
of
I
watching
watch
that.
it, then my whole nervous system will explode, I guess.
True. And the cheating was very common in that movie. Like the guy was cheating on his wife and everything. Yeah. So they were kind of promoting the cheating is also very cool. You should do cheating too. So yeah.
Yeah, what is this? And what alpha male can do have two kind of
Like
relationship
it's they're
with
trying
two
to
people
portray
is.
that thing ki alpha male can do anything, whatever he wanted to do,
Hmm.
and nothing can wrong, nothing can be like said about her or him. But other people if doing
Hmm.
something, then it's a bad, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
The alpha male only have the rights to do anything in this society. Other people are like shit. They don't have any rights. They cannot do anything.
Yeah. They are like, they are their slaves, alpha
Yeah,
male slaves.
yeah.
What a hell movie. I don't know why people are going crazy for that.
This is the problem. Like this kind of hell movies are getting that much famous. That much. This is a problem. You
It's
can
alright,
just
I don't
buy
know.
this thing like Indian mind. How where is the Indian mind is? They gonna be mature? No, not like that. They gonna be like this is getting famous. This kind of movies are getting famous that
Mm-hmm.
much in India. And yeah, it is like one of the hit movie 2023's. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this.
Ah, me neither, man. Me
And the
neither. I
director
don't have
and the
any
other
comment.
producer will think like this kind of movies is getting famous. They will make this kind of movies more, and people will
Yeah.
get more influenced by this. Like yeah, every movie is doing this time. Hero is doing this time. Our hero is doing this kind of stuff. He is getting cool.
Hmm.
He is like feeling like cool. I'm gonna do the same thing. This is our heroes are doing. And then
Yeah.
actually if you actually think like the animal character, the character main character was whatever he is doing in that movie, if actually
Mhm.
somebody follow that in his real life, then though two things will happen. The only thing, you will ended up in jail, or maybe he will suicide. The only two
Yeah.
things actually, if someone is actually trying to follow this what is the main character was trying to do in that movie,
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
two things, two option he have, like he will end up in jail or he will suicide. This is the two option he have, seriously, because there is no like any social, like any, like what can I say, like the people like who actually like socialize, like they're actually like
Yeah.
socialized people, they cannot accept this kind of people in the society. This is not possible. This is a kind of animal behavior. That's why the name is animal. You can say it's animal behavior. It's not a
Clearly.
human behavior. We have mind.
And
We can
that's
think.
a
Yeah,
cringy movie.
it is. It is.
Cringiest movie. Yeah. Shittiest movie in this era.
But still famous. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah, man.
If it was getting like flop, then yeah, the directors and producer will think like, yeah, this type of movie, people are
That's
mature,
gonna.
people are mature,
Mm,
then they will never like this kind of movies. But no, this is getting like one of the famous. The people are like, yeah, मैं और बनाऊंगा. It's like I will make more movies like this. Go and make more people like this. Yeah, and
true,
then what's
true.
gonna happen? Crime will increase or nothing else.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I'm not against the sigma male and alpha male unless they are not harmful or their thoughts
Sigma
are
male, alpha male
clear.
are nothing. Just they're just trying to portray like they are rude to everyone. They're the like rooted to everyone. They just do
Yeah,
whatever they think is right. So it's like that. So
I don't
I
know.
don't think so. It's a good portrayal. And
If a
humans are
man,
not sigma alpha. We are socialized human. We used to. We cannot live alone. We cannot live like this. We need to socialize with people.
mm,
We need to talk with people. That's the common traits we have. We are not wolf. We are not wolf. We are humans. We are Homo sapiens. We are apes. We are not
yeah,
wolf.
yeah,
So we can not live
totally.
like wolf.
So true, so true. I don't know.
So
Maybe.
this whole alpha sigma is complete gimmick or nothing else. Just making
Shit.
people
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
yeah. Trading, you can be polite and you can be kind. What wrong in that? Why people actually marketing these kind of qualities in
Yeah,
men,
you just nothing,
especially
just
in men?
go to Instagram, and if you like open in Indian Instagram, you will see mostly this kind of videos. Like people are trying to be sigma,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
And
slapping a
they like
girl,
there is
slapping a
there is this reel called that the two anime characters they say like woman and they put that reel behind
Yeah, every
every
meme.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of
True, true,
weird.
true.
But in real life, they cannot live without women, like in terms of their
Without
mom,
women or
sister,
without man,
girlfriend.
this society is not like that.
Is
It's we need each other. This is the common thing. We cannot live without each other. This is a
yeah,
common thing. Our mom, our dad is there. How can you live without a mom? This is not possible. You cannot be birth in this world. Your mom gives you birth. No, how can you become
yeah.
in this planet, like in this world without your mom? This is not possible. I don't know. We
So
need each other, yeah. We should love each other. We should care for each other. This is the
yeah,
real sigma, I will say. Not like we're
definitely
slapping with each other, we're fighting with each other. What's the point of this shit? There's
so
no
true.
point.
Great.
This is really a Kali Yuga, no? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't believe it, but still, it is a
yeah,
Kali Yuga.
yeah. You can say that. It's actually the generation and everything is going in a pit.
Hell.
You can say,
Yeah.
yeah. What we can do, we can sit and talk. We can say our opinion.
Yeah,
Nothing
because
else.
we are not even a minister. Minister should do
Yeah,
this kind of discussion, but
even
we
yeah,
are just normal people. We cannot do anything.
yes, of course. I can do nothing. Only we can enjoy the dramas around us.
Hmm. But
It's bad.
this brings a lot of chaos, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
to
True,
this
true.
world.
Very true. Let's see. Okay, I think I have to go now.
Okay,
So
bye. I
it
will
was
also.
really nice talking with you. So
It's
next time
same.
I'm talking. Next time, okay, I am having a conversation with you. You should say, "Hey, I got a friend here. No, he's my good friend." You should say that, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
No, asking you to like find a friend. When next time we are having
Oh,
a
okay.
conversation, you
Okay,
should
okay,
come
okay.
and say, "Okay, I got a
Okay.
friend here."
Got it, got it. I will try. I will try my best. Thank you.
You should
Thank
you
you.
should not
Yeah.
try, you should get someone,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least one person.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. Bye. Take care. Good night.
bye, good night, bye.
I think that's all.
Ooh, award-winning journalist, Rishti. Wow, great introduction. She's not just a journalist, Sanjay. She's an award-winning journalist.
I've won multiple awards.
Yes. Very humble of you. I like this. So Shrishti basically is an investigative journalist, a rare breed these days. People who spend like, how much time do you spend on one story? How much time do you spend on this one?
6 months,
Six
at least.
months. Yeah. So Shrishti is one of those who basically spends like 6 months on one story and does one amazing story. And that's why I feel like would need to talk about that. Nav Jindal is saying I'm jealous of you for winning an award. I am. Never won an award in my life, so damn it. But yeah, Shrishti, tell us, how did you get into the story and what is it? Like in your head, like elevator pitch.
When I actually found the Saral app, I didn't really understand what Saral app was. And I really didn't really understand. I thought that maybe it's an extension for sending propaganda messages, because there was a segment in the app where initially there was, now they removed it, that they can, one can download the messages and send it on WhatsApp. There was a specific WhatsApp button on it. So I thought that, it's maybe an extension making life easy for BJP IT cell, that, you can download centralized messages and then send it. But one fine day I woke up and I saw that, oh, they've removed this particular bit. I was like, what is the whole point of this app if they removed it? And then what this app does is actually starts collecting data. And that actually came to me when I started looking at beyond the registration, where they actually collect a lot of personal data about public, such as the identity, whatever identifiable markers you have, your religion, caste, phone number, profession, education, whatever you have in you, like whatever you can use to identify Srishti or whatever you can use to identify Meghna, they use that particular bit. And they ask you for that. But again, it still didn't make sense, because I know that they have a lot of data. But what really started making sense was around the time when I saw that every month there was open on the app for Man Ki Baat, and where people would upload their photographs on like listening to Man Ki Baat on this app, along with their details of the constituency and the area that they belong to. Crazy, because using that they can generate a very minute and very real time monthly updating data of booth level engagement, which can actually help them to understand who their perceived voters are and who are not going to vote for them. It was insight into what is the booth strength, like which booth they have more voters, which booth they don't have more voters, where do they need to employ a particular kind of strategy, where they need to employ a different kind of strategy. So it was crazy, and it was also very cunning at the same time.
Yeah. So like I'm going to take this slowly. I think your elevator pitch just told the whole story. So I'm just going to tease it a little bit, guys. No, but tell me. So you saw this app, right? Which is this Saral, right? It's called Saral app, right? It is on Play Store. It is on Apple Store. You can download it on the phone. And initially, you thought that it was going to be a booth level. It was going to be an BJP volunteer app, right? Which is, from what I understand, BJP is going to use it to connect to their party workers essentially. Send them instructions, keep track of their activities, and take data from the ground. All those things. Yeah.
Get that from the app, because honestly there is no messaging being sent using the app except for some propaganda messages that the Mandia opposition, or how there were some inappropriate messages about Sonia Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi and all that BJP IT cell shit that usually is there. But they were not really conveying the programs and policies of party, or unless the programs and policy of party is such. So it wasn't like there was any communication going on and things like that. It was a very straightforward app. You open the app initially when I first got this app was, and you open the app, there was this one segment where it was like written multimedia or reel. Then it was in the Reels format, and on that there was this section share, and share wale corner mein hi there was this one option of WhatsApp ka logo bana hota hai. If you download and send it to WhatsApp, so the count will increase of that particular video times. But eventually this section was altogether removed. Initially I thought, okay, it could be a bug that the section is removed, but then I realized that no, it's gone for good. And I realized that this app was never actually meant for all of these things. It was a data collection app.
Very interesting, because so like I'm just showing that app, just screens that you have in that article, right? And yahan pe, so from the user's perspective, what a user will do is they will download the app. No, there is also that in your story where they will be made to download the app through not coercion, but like arey sir, karo na download app type, like BJP workers going and registering this app into people's phones. Then they will
इस फाइल नेम को देन आप गूगल करके इसको रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं। इसके बाद सर्च सीएमडी, राइट क्लिक।
will help them fill this data also, which you also have in your story. They will help they will help you take you through the process. And wahan pe the personal information, like the screen that I'm seeing, is full name, mobile number, email, date of birth, religion, category, caste. There is also like booth level information that you have to give, your constituency, etc., voter ID, and also like of course gender, etc., all those things. But you have to give your voter ID.
Also, you have to give the college that you went to, in which year you graduated, all these details. So the screenshots don't do justice to what they really ask for, because it would have been a lot of screenshots for the story and people would have been put everything. So we selected a couple of them and it collects a lot of data.
So यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, when registering Saral asks for details including mobile number, address, age, gender, religion, caste, social categories such as scheduled tribes and castes, parliamentary constituency, voter identity number, and professional and educational details. And of course, you upload a photograph. But that is not the only thing it does. There are other things that it does. But tell me something. What do you do with all this data? I want you to tell me, then I will add to it. But yeah.
You can identify a person with all this data.
Yeah.
I think identify itself is enough scary, don't you think? So I saw you on YouTube one day, and then I tell about you, so I can identify you, like who you are, what's your voter ID number, कौन से स्कूल में गए हो, कौन से कॉलेज में पढ़ा है, कहाँ काम करते हो, क्या चीज है, like आपकी लाइफ के बारे में सारी डिटेल्स इस पर्टिकुलर ऐप में. I think identification in itself is such a major thing. what you can do with this data is that you can also generate trends, analysis, which are going to help this particular political party to advance its electoral success in a way which is not transparent. And thirdly, and the most important, the story also mentions that there is a third party involved here, Jarvis, which is nowhere mentioned in the app or otherwise, that people don't really understand what the Jarvis is. And the data, so in its way, it's also pretty alarming. Don't you think that it's not an informed consent?
So, absolutely correct. So, because I wanted to sort of add a little more to this. So, I know you quoted Shivam Shankar Singh in the story as well. So, Shivam is a friend, and he has written this wonderful book on how to win elections. So, he was also telling me about this, about how good the BJP is at just data gathering now, which is, they have workers going around doing surveys all the time. They have party workers who are, making them give missed calls so that mobile numbers are also registered, and then adding people to WhatsApp groups, spreading propaganda is just one part of it. But also, like, when they add them to WhatsApp groups, they also encourage them to put up photos of what they are doing, for the party, essentially, like listening to Man Ki Baat, etc. We'll come to that. But also, so all these things are all, they're trained in doing this, and this data is being used for obviously election purposes. This app though takes it a level above, which is you're quote unquote voluntarily giving your data, so much of it, and identification of one person in that particular area is kind of dangerous because your voting is secret, right? And this app is kind of trying to pinpoint your parameters enough to see who you're voting for.
Right, I think you're very right about it. So I think there's a reason that why the ballots are secret, because privacy is fundamental to free and fair elections. When you of privacy from elections, it's a big question mark, because voters can be threatened, voting patterns can be altered, there can be alcohol distributed, there can be booth captured, goons can be called once you know how a particular voter is going to behave, and there are various ways of gauging that behavior, and this is one. So that is why this is very alarming in a way, because it has far-reaching consequences on elections, free and fair voting, the process in itself. And unfortunately, there is not enough debate, and even if you want to hold them accountable, so yes, code of conduct says that they can't use government machinery for electioneering, the political party in power, they can't use it, but it's just a code, it's not a law. It's up to election commission to enforce it. And we all know election commission as of now is being selected, elected, or whatever is the right term to use, by the party in power, because they have to one. And so the cabinet minister as well as the prime minister can easily to leader of opposition, and they will never get a consensus or somebody who's neutral. That really means that you have fixed the umpire of the match itself. So who is going to rule? And secondly, if we also talk about data protection law in India, it's not operationalized yet. It's passed from the parliament, but it's not operationalized. And even if let's assume that it's operationalized even tomorrow, even category, they would need to give certain compliance period to every firm. And compliance period, I don't think so it's going to be before the 2024 elections.
No, absolutely. I mean, of course, Data Protection Act, pass to kar diya, we implement hua nahi hai, so we can't even talk about whether that is applicable here, because it exists right now. That's the least we can say. But here, Soumya had a good question here, because I also was thinking about this. She says that was the Arogya Setu app also one such app? It also asked for many things and had no to zero impact in the number of COVID cases. But if you want to fly, you have to use the app. So Soumya, the interesting thing is, I was also thinking of this. Not just this, even Digi Yatra is one of those apps where the government is taking all the data. But even Arogya Setu was for government taking the data. But you have to also realize that it was done during a state of emergency. So in a way, the government was asking you to voluntarily give up your privacy for your own safety. Whether it worked or not is a different thing. But at the same time, during that time, I would still say that thoda justification tha, because Bluetooth say they were trying to see who is the other COVID person around you and all the things. I understand the concept of it. I understand why they were doing it. But the sad thing is, after the pandemic ended, I feel like this learning was then just applied into apps like this. It is clear. The amount of data they're collecting. Do you have a response to this, or do you want to say something here, Shrishti?
So, a very magical piece of technology which only Jarvis or BJP can conduct. It's a very, very. The real game changer, as Shivam says in the article, is the manpower that BJP has. Manpower which actually can persuade people, or ask them to download this particular app, register on it with personal information, then also ask people to come to Man Ki Baat, upload the photographs on a monthly basis, to have money to generate this kind of data, to employ a political consultancy firm such as Jarvis. So all in all, it takes what BJP has is not special, is not just technology, but what as an organization they have, that's pretty special, or that's pretty mind blowing, honestly. The cadre that they have.
True. And in your story also, they are using the cadre to get people on the app also, which is interesting. The Man Ki Baat part will come to. But speaking of Jarvis, this is very interesting. Okay, so in your story it says, Saraj listing in Apple's App Store and Google Play Store mentions BJP as its developer. Until recently, the Apple App Store listed Jarvis Consulting, a Mumbai-based political consulting firm, as a copyright holder. It now lists BJP. Jarvis Consulting did not respond to any requests for this story. You reached out to them and whatever. And throughout the story, you're also quoting a source you have, a consultant who used to work for Jarvis or still works for whatever it is, like an anonymous source you had. Tell me more about Jarvis. What do they do? I have their website also here open. Go on.
Ki Awaaz.
What? Sorry.
The website has Modi ji ki awaaz in it. Jarvis website has Modi ji ki awaaz.
Modi ji ki awaaz. Wait, where is this? Oh, there is I saw that their impact section. It has some of our successful projects, 2014, 2019 elections.
Listen now. Just click that button. Listen now.
Listen now. Oh,
Okay.
wait.
On top of the website.
Oh.
ये 21वीं सदी
You're going on the bottom, on the top of the
पूरी
website.
तरह टेक्नोलॉजी
Maybe I'm seeing it a little behind.
इस दशक में भी टेक्नोलॉजी
Oh wow.
अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में
Oh damn, dude, what? I did play. I was like, yeah, listen now. Innovating the political landscape with data and tech-oriented humanistic solutions, and it's okay. Wow, this is insane, huh?
Yeah, it is.
They have what is this? Amassing and processing vast amount of data. We work on big data that help the party, quote unquote, understand and communicate with electorates better and work in line with their democratic interests. And there's a 160 billion number there for some reason. What is the 160 billion? I don't understand.
So, it's self-explanatory, but not even stating it quite clear. So they work with big data. If you open their LinkedIn, they will also clearly spell it out that they manipulate people accordingly. What they. Let me just actually read it out for you. Just a second. So there's this Indian Express story. Very few on Jarvis so far. It's from 2019. Or during the election.
Headline batao?
The headline is, it's a team drawn from Modi's 2014 campaign. Mumbai firm works on 2019 run. Let me share the link with you. Hold on.
I'm just opening it.
Do you
Yeah,
have
got it.
So So open that particular.
Yeah, it's team run from Modi's 2014 campaign. Mumbai firm works on BJP's 2019 run. Jarvis Technology and Strategy Consulting. Yeah.
It has seen its revenue jump from nil to 10 in a year.
Yeah, nil to 10 crore, 10.5 crore. Yeah.
So basically, this particular firm was employed by BJP in 2019 election for all the call centers that were there. They made a lot of calls to Labharthi, as they say, or beneficiaries. They handle all the data work, tech work for BJP, and all the targeting of voters, the specialized messages for voters, all of that thing that goes through Jarvis. And they handle the Saral part as well for BJP.
Wow, this is insane. Because I was just reading that article and it says that Piyush Jala and Nandan Jha, directors of Jarvis at the time of its establishment, and much of the firm's leadership team started out with Citizens for Accountable Governance (CAG) and company founded by Prashant Kishore that worked for party's 2014 victory. Guys, just to let you know, Prashant Kishore is not the only political consultant around anymore. He started the whole thing, but the people who worked with him during those elections have went on and started their own firms, and one of them seems to be this, which is Jarvis. So of course, political consulting startup, I'm guessing. Sorry, yeah, Shrishti, I can't hear you. Go on again.
This is not the only political consulting that has been hired by BJP. There are plenty more. I think one of the prominent ones is Varahe, which is associated with Mr. B.L. Santosh, who is General Secretary in BJP. I think for Jarvis, the point person in BJP is Mr. Sunil Bansal, who is also a General Secretary.
Interesting. Okay, so I want to move to the Man Ki Baat part, but guys, just to let you know, थोड़ा सा background दे देता हूँ मैं, right? Okay, so Man Ki Baat as a broadcast which is happening every last week, a monthly broadcast of Prime Minister Modi, which happens in the last Sunday of each month, which is translated in multiple languages. You've given the data here also, the Man Ki Baat. Let me just read that out, because I thought it was kind of nuts. Okay, so the show is broadcast by over 500 All India radio centers in 33 languages, 29 dialects, and covers different political and social topics, right? So, for example, in the 106th episode of Man Ki Baat, which was on October 29th, Shristi has pointed out that he spoke about Birsa Munda, and this was weeks before the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh state elections, right? So, of course, he makes it very quote-unquote topical, and does his most popular podcast in India, as I call it. When people ask me who is the most popular podcaster in India, people say, oh, Beer Biceps. No, Narendra Modi. What are you talking about? Like, way more